let's do this. Okay, so
real life plant will actually poison you.
when last we met
That's fun.
in the Wayback Machine, let's see.
They're gonna
You all, it was really the puzzle day.
muscle weakness.
Life, light, love, and logic was the last time we met. Holy cow. So, it's a wee bit. So, jumping in though today, we have, we ended off, you all had solved a variety of challenges in having crawled down into a bowl-like cavern with a column up, kind of standing up the middle. You all had arrived and discovered a 25-ish foot tall statue of a rock raven that animated and spoke with you. It turns out that there was some sort of gate code to enter in where you all were chasing down the shattered tide. And having solved all of the various problems through a series of heartfelt care from and hijinks and possible frustration at the logic problems, because dark versus darkness, right? Sorry. Because I can't stand not having people mad at me, so never mind.
I can relate.
So yeah. So with that, that was one of the last things. But as you all finished solving the last puzzle,
We all know.
destroying the two shadow creatures who had giblets, and discovering a little bit about what Serena's true nature could be. Some of you. As you all stood there relieved, you saw as the magical circle of light connected on the ground it turned into a column of light and wall all around you. And the raven statue transformed into a throne. And on the throne was...
This one's name.
Where's my... It's not on my phone. Or not.
Yes.
A picture to show you because I just thought it was cool. Or a series of pictures. You all see the raven statue transformed into a throne, and on the throne sat a not a young maiden, not an old maid, but a
Just like a woman.
no, because she looks very regal in her stature and her gown. So she has a face that feels youthful, but has scars, and parts of it are almost seem like they've been porcelainized, like a mask. And
Don't they get mad at you at the end?
but she has her own beauty to her. There are hairlines, what appear to be hairline silver seams that almost hold her together, hold the piece of her face together. And her hair is
This is a lot of really dead
almost like tinted black. So it's got some silvery white, deep black at the same time. So that's why it's hard to really. She has this youth and age to her that is kind of blended together. She has a long gown that is mostly black and has these threads of white or platinum and silver kind of running through it with a variety of filigree. And I'm trying to get Chrome to actually open so I can show you this. Because I did try to get something looking.
No, we do have some flooded cheese under the counter.
How is this already?
Dick joke.
Let's see how this works.
Go to
The game This half the table's just big joke.
I couldn't get the face right. It kept trying. When I tried to give
18.
the art program a variety of things, I couldn't get it to do exactly what I was looking for. But I'll show you some of what you see. There is also, as you look at this queen, there's the hint of past the cylindered wall that appears to be bright and full of force. There appear to be shadow servants, some dressed in black
You don't remember from the last shot?
armor and ladies of waiting dressed in black as well. So I'm going to show you a couple pictures for the sake of concept art at the best that I could manage with GPT. So, I'm going to spin this around. So, here's one. So, the throne. And remember that this is overly large.
He makes deals with Asmodeus and other priests, never tells him that part.
Just never the soul. Wait.
You're walking through the night house, they don't even see you, you're just going like
Asmodeus like snaps his finger to claim it. It's just a pile of
no parts.
Here's another. So you've got kind of a blend of these looks, and there's a little more platinum in white than what you see. And GPT wanted to kind of hyper centralize some of the characters. I guess the ladies are waiting more. But you see this, that's close to what you get. As far as it goes. I'm trying to think if I have one more. And perhaps this one with a sense of...
Alright, back on to your journey. You ventured out. Is there any other stops anyone wants to make?
And then this is possibly closer in color palette. So there's a lot of black and a little bit hint of more color. It doesn't take much, especially with the connection to Shadow Kai, to note that this is probably the Raven Queen. But it doesn't look like whatever your background with her is, this seems a little bit more than is usually described as far as she goes. So, it's a place to start. So that's where we're opening today. What would be your first reaction?
How far away is this? What are we-
So
where are we?
basically, you all were like within 20 feet or so of the column in the center, and you all were focused on one corner where the puzzle was, for the most part, concentrated over there because Gimlet was over there.
Yeah.
And you guys finalized by killing the shade or the shadow. You all had finalized the circuit because there needed to be life and death. And so when that happened, at like a 25 or 30 foot radius mark, this column of light or wall of light kind of surrounded, and the center column where the bird statue had been transforms into the Raven Queen. And she is like 15 or 20 feet in her throne, like that's how tall she is. But this is what you're looking up to as this kind of all happens.
Shock.
Would I recognize her?
You recognize her as the Raven Queen, but if you want to kind of go deeper, you can do perception or history.
I'll do a history.
Okay. Or even religion would work too, and that's true of anyone.
30 for history. I know
History,
my
but better, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I know my shit.
I know all higher.
Tell me what the good Duke would be kind of focusing with his depth of knowledge.
You two characters know this.
What would he be focusing on?
Approach
I guess just like
this magnificent.
how much control she has over this realm, like how much power she has, I guess, is the big bit.
How scared should we be?
Yeah, I guess like
How much she?
yeah, how scared could Goldman be right now? It's like, is she known for just killing random people that show up, that kind of thing.
So with a 30, you know that she is sometimes seen like misunderstood, and because of your kind of macabre nature, you're familiar with being misunderstood as far as death and things go. But definitely, like that part of the Raven Queen's lore is definitely here, where she's often misunderstood as being evil, but it's really, especially when you take into account the kind of the puzzles you have, that there's almost like a focus on the wisdom of cycles, because you have essences and decays and all that fun stuff going on. So if you're taking that into account, she, yeah, you don't know if she'll kill you on the spot. It depends on if she finds you threatening. You do know the bit about she tends not to like the undead. So if she were gonna, that might be why. And so, maybe the good Duke would lean in, do something about that. But
I feel like lying to her would be worse.
I will say with the 30, the biggest thing is that it's like there's a version of her in front of you that's just so much more than the lore that you have. Like, it's like you're taking in all of this, and you have a lot of knowledge on the Raven Queen. And it's almost like those are like kid drawings compared to what you're looking at here. Like as far as their understanding, there's so much going on. So much more variety than you usually see her depicted.
So do you negotiate with strength or humility? What's the
Okay.
okay?
Yeah, she's definitely intimidating. We'll just, if that
I'm
was
gonna
the
do like a fancy bow.
performance check.
Yeah, huh?
Performance check.
Performance? Okay, well I'm gonna be talking while I bow.
That's
So this might be a persuasion.
do performance too.
Oh, fine.
I said fancy. Just to see how good the bow is. No big deal.
6.
Okay,
For
keep going.
performance.
Now you're talking.
Oh, glorious Raven, we've come to humbly ask for your aid in the search. We have passed your puzzles and your tests, and I don't remember how to do Golden Force. The good do, yeah.
A little more flow.
Or you was running
Oh, well, I have something in my throat. Excuse
There
me.
it is. There.
specifically body.
We come to humbly ask your aid in our search for one of your
Some
Kai.
lights which you cannot locate.
It may just feedback.
Hard to clarify.
Her voice has
See like what looks to be dancing.
her voice has an echo to it, so there's like this layering
through the mirror,
that happens.
illuminating the room, but you cannot locate them in the room.
I wasn't aware that
As you all step in,
that was your
the
true
door
purpose.
shut behind you.
To seek
the
me
whole
out.
castle seems to rattle a bit.
And her voice resonates without like intent, without booming, but it's definitely filling the room and has this layer to it.
It's not specifically, but it is a blessing you have appeared before us.
What do you say? Exactly.
I see. Well, one might call it fortuitous, another providential, or serendipitous.
Anyways, there's mirrors all in all. So in one other door, there's one much smaller.
Fortuitous is different. Wait,
However, as you look around the mirrors,
no,
you notice that they show
I know what you seek. I know you're after a certain elf, one of my servants, who did my bidding. You should know the whole
I'm
story.
gonna die.
But perhaps now is not the time to tell you.
King, you're back.
The frog, by the way, is reformed. His growth
When you
cycle.
as you look into the mirrors, you
Has been
see that
renewed.
it shows your reflections of yourselves, but
What
dressed
are you talking about?
in
The
a
frog person.
dress befitting a princess.
I was we were
And
making
as you
deals
say,
with.
don't worry.
You get
I
so,
think I was away.
Here it is.
Yes, you were.
so that's our. Oh, yeah, that's right. So there was one of those. How you got here was the frog lady. Had basically teleported you here after a series of tea. She mentioned that there was her, the Shattered Kai elves had killed one of her dad's lieutenants.
A frog.
Big Frankie's lieutenants. And so she's saying that frog is completed his death
You do notice
and growth.
among the reflection,
He'll be returning to the
reveal
town
a
soon
princess with skin
in
like
a
mirror.
graduated, slightly
Like a
humble
elf
form.
of some sort. Step forward.
Perhaps less reactionary.
And they all speak in unison, so it echoed.
Okay.
What your
Well-
purpose here
Good for the frog and all.
What is it that you truly seek?
The help the better guy.
Well, she knew about that. Why is she saying what?
Maybe
Did you also do
This is what we
maybe
personally
just
feel
become
like this.
arsenic and her
A lot of things. Cool equipment would be nice. Meeting with my patron, I haven't been in a while. Not patron, boss. And weren't we paid to like take care of these? What do they call it? Like why are you even in the Ethereal plane in the first place?
Face
It was. I'm new to this, so
main princess hangs back.
So you have
the incarnates.
Yes.
Reflection out.
So that would also be
All
small.
initiative.
For someone who supposes to focus on things of the mind, you seem awfully anchored to the materials of this place.
Brains don't pay bills.
Real as fuck.
She will.
Real as fuck.
There's a musical laughter that comes after that from her. Not so much the falling of the Jackie. Perhaps there's a better word for that.
So bad to say that.
I'm sorry.
Are you
And you,
18,
with the
11,
otherworldly sight, what is it that you're here for? Do you wish for one of my servants too? A thrall to add to your collection?
That won't be necessary. No, I think the thing, well, having, a small army of thralls is great.
Oh, I know.
It's not really about the thralls themselves, but having that provides power, influence, information.
Alright, bro, you're first. You got these
Nothing so
5
specific.
reflections to
as
target
one
or the
individual
mere
thing.
princess herself.
Well, ambition is certainly a meaningful thing.
Yes, I assume you would understand.
All too well. Do you know the story of how I came to be and came to be here?
I don't know, do I? It's not something I know, probably not. But I can roll history to see if I would. I guess it's
Max, do you personally know
Sorry.
the history of the Raven Queen?
30, I think, yeah.
I think I do. My character definitely.
As a person?
As a person?
As a person, I do.
No, I know the broad strokes of it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
the
don't
whole
know.
history.
Roll your history just cause.
All right.
I'd rather. Oh, well, I guess.
Alright.
It's all history. I might.
I think Donovan's like half.
No.
It's gonna be like this.
11.
So we got one person up here.
I have a +7.
I'll let you figure that out.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Characters.
No, I can't roll a 30. I don't need to.
Gerald.
I'm not great at history either, but I got a 22, so.
Hey, I am
But
good
you
at
got
history.
21.
Let's roll back.
22.
That's not bad. So, okay. I think your friends might be able to recount a bit of my history, perhaps. Then I'll add the true story. Like that one about the wolf and the little pigs.
Oh, it's been a while.
It's a children's tale. Vicious cycle. Vicious.
I've never heard it, but here's what I do. Basically, oh shoot, it's been a while. But I read it once. So I am.
Yes, draw back on your children's tales.
This was more like researching old lore with my boss, but
So these
there was some ritual attempted, I believe. Something.
Yes.
done in a lot of editions, and it went horribly wrong.
Who among us hasn't?
Where will be attacked?
Some have tried more than others.
Yes.
Some deceitfully so, which is as you would continue.
Yes, of course. But the ritual went wrong, and I think
That's definitely
all the people who
roll for damage.
this is where it gets fuzzy for me, but I think all the people who died in said ritual like went into the Raven Queen and transformed her into what she is now, which is what I believe I've heard. But it's been a while. Please give us the true story. I don't want to say we're dying, but
One should say something went wrong. And as she says this, there is her calm voice, and then the echoes. There is kind of in the very low background, like rageful, wrong.
Choose your own reflection.
It wasn't wrong, it was betrayal. And like you hear that kind of echoing through.
oh yeah.
That's
I
your turn. Noella.
attempted to save my people from catastrophe. And in the process, a group of wizards who was helping me
I know these are like
channel
rather
the power
close, but
to
you're not
accomplish
saying
this.
like
In the last moment, I
attack
betrayed
just to
you,
clarify.
drained my power, fracturing my mind and soul for a
Wait, what did you
time.
take with?
But much like the life and death,
Good question.
the essence and decay of that,
Alright, roll.
the others that you've experienced, I continue with reform. Should be noted that my ambition is not for myself. One might think that. There's this echo of betrayers, betrayal, betrayed, kind of happening in the background. Just, subtle in the back.
You send the arrow or the bolt through. You notice
It
that
seems
by the time
that
the
you all
bolt
are at
reaches this double,
you might say,
their
crossroads
poison is
of
already like
purpose.
spread
where
throughout most of their body,
Perhaps you're
and they look like really
near the end of
merciful,
one
where
cycle,
starting
coming
like
to a new
this
season.
almost mercury
Of growth.
substance from their mouth. The bolt is
Growth.
and
You hear
shatters.
this echo, and every now and then you're hearing these there's this calm main voice that's happening, and every now and then you hear this kind of fracture of emotion that comes through when she emphasizes words that has like a sense of anger and delight at the same time. So you're getting this really modulated
The
voice.
reflections. We're all gonna go. Enrique, what weapon are you using?
Forgot the last thing I said.
And
Seasons of growth, decay, renewal, all of these things. Well, where you're from, what are the domains I'm said to usually be open? I was placed here. I was sent here. Others took the wizard's ambition from mine, if you will, greater gods. They didn't appreciate being imposed upon with that amount of power, and they thought I sought my own. And so banished me, or relocated me for a time to the Shadowfell. And it is, as I said, it's been a
I don't know what your
process of
is. It may be good. What's
refolding
your
myself
line?
over and
I
over until
never
I am the
come up with it right.
Is there anything other than death?
And I guess it's also
Is that all I get? Death and shadows. That's all you see me as.
They're supposed to be evil or whatever. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
The quiet work
An anti-evil.
of
So it's gonna swing at you.
purposeful heart
For
certainly
a
does
total
transform,
of-
doesn't it? As you saw here, it is perhaps time for others to know
Weapon up. That's a copy of yours.
my
Down to bear.
elevation.
It like completely misses. It's
I,
almost embarrassed. You're getting sick.
It is not, as I reform, it is not so much
paper beats right.
deity of simply death or collecting the trinkets of souls as some thought me to be, but
What's your bonus?
a cycling of growth. And each of those things that you all discovered. Right, life, logic, love, death, selfishness,
Oh, you have to make a con
darkness.
save as your own reflection.
Give you a playful wink.
Your own reflection.
Look directly at the camera.
Uh, these things are my new and growing domain. I am not simply someone who leads or has my ministers
Take 2 damage.
souls make
What's your health?
just to ensure that the
Alright, and
all of that is to learn
your evil skeleton reflection.
growth
Bad
and
bones.
decay. Cycle
No,
and take
no.
to become someone new. And this is it kind of crescendos in that series of emotions auditory.
Oh. He raised himself
With that, you all are
Your
now
pirate fantasy book you wouldn't have heard of. No.
It's not the greatest.
in a new stage for yourselves.
Does 15 hit?
Perhaps it's
He
time we
brings his great
pull
club
you
to
apart
bear.
and see what you're truly made of.
That's fun. I'm very happy how I am now. We've gone through too many changes.
No, I think it will be good for you.
I think I agree, yeah.
We have to see
I
where
sort
the
of need to-
strengths and the weaknesses lie.
Yes, but if you kind of,
Stretch you apart into your little pieces.
yes, well,
Make
pieces
up
of
who you
me,
are.
pieces of me won't be functional.
And then we'll reform you back together into something stronger.
I don't think it's true. I
You
think
like stronger.
I think I need
Or
all
you
my
can
pieces
join
together
the
to function. I think if I'm missing pieces, I think I'll be dysfunctional.
I'm already dysfunctional, so I got nothing to lose.
You all have been traveling through a space of sorts. Have you ever heard of
My bad.
Warhammer.
I was missing.
Have you ever heard
what?
the Horror's Hairs?
Warhammer.
John Warhammer. Have you ever heard of
Have you
him?
ever heard of
I've heard of Games Workshop. I'm sorry. Anyway, continue.
Okay, absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, we're
No,
we're
it's
bad.
It's
Go
okay.
on.
No, you're good. It's good because, like, it. Yeah. Anyways, it's good. No. I was going to say, spaghetti theory. Do you know the powers of? Have you ever wondered how the universe grows and decays?
Yes, all the time.
How matter transforms since the great beyond, the astral, the space beyond the material.
I think I've looked far enough into those things.
Oh, I
Well,
forgot about evil Noella.
There are these things that work like
Evil flower buddy. The evil flower.
refuse pits of the
These little
galaxies. Black holes, wormholes, some call them. And the black holes draw matter in and stretch it out like a long noodle force
Alright.
and splits it apart into thin threads and then reforms it into a new tapestry.
And this
Your
is
magic missiles shoot out from
It's a metaphor,
cracks like glass.
one that I'm willing to practice to help you grow.
So it's not
Oh,
a
the evil Noella thankfully
Well,
avoided harm by focusing
If it
on
were
evil
completely physical, I don't think your minds could hold it.
No, I don't think so.
But perhaps some of you will discover things about yourselves.
I'll find out that I was made of
That's there, sorry.
Actually, that does track, actually.
I'm sorry. Does it?
How many times has Oz gone down?
That's not Oz.
Especially Olivia, too.
Oh, I'm not using paper either.
I wouldn't say Oz is cannon fodder, though. I think it's just Oz is squishy.
Cannon
That's-
fodder squishy.
I would say it's more like a glass cannon than being cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, there's a Warhammer
I'm gonna say it's
army
not.
build called the Glass Caroness. Because
I'm gonna say Oz is more glass cannon than cannon fodder, but okay.
sorry.
Meanwhile,
Let's go.
Back of the rats.
this process, just like any growth process, strengthening process, will reveal and bring to the surface the dross that is within you. What will, what strengths will reveal, and perhaps you'll come out knowing a bit more about where you need protection, where you could
And I'm going to
expand
since I
into who you are becoming.
active the chain of unlock.
Oh my
With that, with that, you all have been asked to develop Warhammer 40k squads based on 300 points and your characters, and your key traits,
That's
or
200.
whatever I said. that number and stuff.
that I went slightly over.
Yeah. One thing, Max.
Yes.
So okay. So let's just have you introduce your armies a little bit. So
Okay.
just tell us a little bit about what you decided.
I am playing Necrons. I have a squad of Lich Guard with Trazen the Infinite attached. He is my leader. He's a special character. Favorite Warhammer character as well. And then I also have a squad of Deathmark snipers.
Okay.
They're snipers. I'm playing Necrons. They're zombie. No, they're like robot skeletons.
Evil eyes shattered.
At the end of every turn, I get to roll dice and they come back to life.
Nice.
Yes.
So how do you imagine your squad looking as they represent gold?
It is princess.
Oh, that's a good point. Definitely like they're if I were to paint them, they definitely have like red chests, like black arms and golden heads, and then Trazen he would have some other like gold adornments on him as well. And he has a bunch of random stuff he's stolen from other cultures on his
The
head.
rest will spare you.
There's one part of your
I
squad
cannot promise this.
that, like, because Necrons tend to be a balance of like technology and undead, right? A little bit.
They aren't really undead. They're all technology. They're all soulless.
Okay.
They lost their souls.
That works better. The construct side of Golden doesn't necessarily come out. I'm not sure that that's necessarily part of how you wrote your backstory, but I think the Necrons are a meaningful choice because that's something that I think the Raven Queen, whatever level that the good Duke sees himself as a construct versus undead,
Yeah.
the Raven Queen in transforming you into this squad reveals that you are surprisingly more construct than you are undead. Okay, cool. Garen, let's have you go.
All right. So Donovan's three selves. They all are wearing coppery armor,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna check what equipment they have so that I can flavor that as well. They've got pistols
The rest of the body crumbles and shatters.
and force weapons that seem to be made of crackling psionic energy. And the guy in the back has foes armor, which is what I've been told is like this lightweight, more agile armor. And so he's sort of like giving instructions to the rest to start immediately training and doing workout exercises.
It's okay.
That's what
Great spaghetti.
So yeah, that's
Not flying spaghetti monster.
again.
I know.
that.
You can flavor it.
Okay,
cool.
also do
Thanks.
demons.
That would have been probably better.
I can
Yeah.
hold on. Give me a second.
Okay.
That
I
probably would
was
have been
worried about that through a few
So
tries.
Garen, as yours comes through, you said you chose name it again.
I don't know. I think you're right. Though.
Librarians.
And what in 40k? What are their kind of key features? Did you say?
Bolt, pistol, force weapon, and smite.
So drawing on your kind of your psionics
Well,
and
you're
other
up.
woodly patrony.
You
kind
gonna
of
fight
hence
this
the
flower
sniper.
buddy and make the flower for your buddy fight?
Hold please.
Okay. All right.
Keep
While
flavoring.
we're holding for
Alright.
that, on the card I gave each of you, write
Roses.
your most valuable or precious
Yeah,
possession
like
to
a
your
little
character,
twig sword.
or
Okay.
the thing that most valuable,
Possession.
Imagine.
broadly defined. What
Okay.
it, like that would be currently with you, like in equipment or. If that's what you're
Yeah,
This
Is that part
dead.
name? Use here. Use. Sorry.
100%.
Where's the sprout? It looks like
It
this.
was not a box for 6 months.
You'd
From
mention
the
it.
sword.
And if you haven't tried some of these cookies,
Okay.
Good.
The notes.
You need some water?
Here's the new one.
Oh my god.
Bring it all.
So, export. So. Okay. Know your demons.
Not quite right. but I think
I'm not a big
probably-
demon fan, so I don't know much about the chaos demon armies.
What do they look like?
I really like the horror models. They're some of my favorite models of all time. I'm not a big fan of the new models, but the old ones are pretty cool.
Your
They're
GME
the
thing.
blue horrors.
While we're waiting, what's our question of the day for viewers? Which I found out we have students who regularly check my stream who I just met or who I just.
Oh, question of the
Are any
day.
of them
Yeah.
Question of
Thai?
the day. Yeah, where's
I know, but I
Ty?
did
Ty,
meet-
you're dead to us.
No, that's not true.
No, Noelle is our
That's
new
not
number
true.
one fan.
That is true.
And I did find out that one of my old students, I met her, Tatum, wandering the thing over
Tatum
here
is
the
our
other
new
day.
fan. Friendship ended.
She said
Time.
she
I was gonna
continues
say
to
that.
watch my stream, the streams for the game. So
So she's not even your student anymore?
no, that was so a year ago.
Yeah, no.
And then you
Friendship
have some
ended with
these
Ty.
guys.
New friendship with Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum. And then you have some flamers.
Oh yeah, let's fill this was more accurate.
Okay, there we go.
So what is our question this week?
Question, favorite Warhammer army if you
Yeah,
like Warhammer.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
don't, watch some
Get into
Warhammer.
Warhammer.
Get into Warhammer. It's really cool.
Yeah,
I can talk about it for hours.
that's true.
I have.
Having a rough
I know.
There's a correct answer. It's Imperial Guard. They're the best faction.
Not the is it Adeptus Sororitas?
I also love Sisters of Battle. They're like one of my other favorite factions. They don't get enough love. I mean, they do. They just got a whole line refresh not too long ago. But
I think I like the mechanics. I don't.
mechanics are all the badass.
But don't quote me on that.
Space Marines are
Tatum,
lame.
don't quote me on that, Tatum.
Sorry, Garen. Space Marines are lame. I hate Space Marines.
I think that you saw my character as the human faction,
Yes. I
Yeah, the
think so.
Imperial Guard.
and that you said that one was your favorite.
Yeah. Guards
Oh,
are
mine's
the best.
exactly. I'm not even cheating.
Yeah, you're not
Cheater.
cheating anymore.
Cheater.
I'm the only one cheating now.
Okay, so
Okay.
But I think that's very cool.
Okay.
while Jackie tells us, write down the thing that your character possesses that is most valuable to the Duke. Okay, go for it.
So I did not build this army. Max built this army. I can take your credit. For it. But
Are you gonna?
I'm playing the Chaos Demons.
Are you gonna send?
And I have blue horrors and flamers, and I immediately forgot what they look. I'm pretty sure they have tentacles.
The Flamers do.
Yeah.
The Blue
Flamers.
Horse, they're like little gibbly, gremlin-looking monsters.
I was gonna say, I remember them having like all the like faces and stuff, like on the models there, and I feel like
Oh.
I would probably like flavor these like faces as
I don't know.
like people from like Oz's past, like from like the like wizard tower and stuff that they go over.
Purposely.
What are they supposed to represent?
I don't.
Okay, so it's like
I think it looks
so
cool.
almost like the accumulation of the knowledge and skill or the journey to get here.
Maybe they looked upset in the picture, and I think they probably look upset. I think it's probably more resembles the fact that Oz kind of let them down and left.
Okay, so it's almost like the
Lingering
would
regrets.
you call it
yeah,
like
probably.
the shadow of lingering regrets or shame or guilt that
Yeah,
follows
probably
you?
like that. Yeah.
What's the line from Harry Potter? Haunted by the ghosts of your past.
I took the
Maybe not that
holiday.
I read Harry Potter when I was about. I've not read it since.
Yeah.
Fuck J.K. Rowling. You can quote me on that.
So look at some books.
That's fine. You can like the books. But fuck J.K. Rowling. You can quote me on that. Fight me in the parking lot. I don't care.
Don't actually
Don't fight me in the
fight
parking lot.
Jack in the
I'll
parking lot.
squish you and I'll die. I'll cry.
These are just words and unendorsed by myself or the school.
I'll cry if you fight me in the parking lot.
We're gonna move forward. All right. Now, Max, if at any point you think I'm wrong on the rules and you want to toss out a thing,
Okay.
let me know.
I'm just saying, I need to refresh. So
Yeah, I think we're all gonna
It's
learn.
charisma.
I've only played 40K a couple times, but I'm a big fan of crossover. Max knows more about the lore than the gameplay, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Right? And so we're gonna do a loose version of this, but we are going to have deployment. So all of you get to roll initiative as your deployment. Who gets to deploy first?
Like our initiative?
Yeah, your normal character's initiative.
Oh, okay.
Roll me a d20.
13. That's not terrible.
8.
What?
Eight.
How?
I rolled a 4.
Oh. I was gonna say I was like, I'm at 18. Fuck the rest of y'all. I'm fast as fuck.
So, with that,
I only have a 1.
Yeah.
I only have a 1 to my dexterity.
okay, so your cards are your deployment zones. You find yourself so just for story,
I didn't do that part.
you find the pieces of your psyche and your person, your history, your memories, your skill, your equipment, everything is just stretched, as if the gravity at your feet were pulling harder than the gravity at your head, and you're pulled into 1,000 strings like spaghetti. And you reform in pieces into the squads that you're about to deploy in a white world of it almost looks like marbled glass, and so it has all of this. So you get this. I said marble, but I mean like the smoothness of it. But it has this white alabaster, smooth stone look. That's what all this is made of.
So like a mirror kind of thing.
Yes, like really finely polished white stone everywhere. And so that's where it starts. So for deployment, I don't remember full rules.
Basically, you get a deployment zone, and you have to put your guys in that. All of our guys, because there are special rules if you have like putting characters in other ways, but all of the guys we pick, they just come in.
Okay. Each of you roll a d12 for me, or 2d6s. Roll 2d6s because this is a d6 oriented game for when we switch to
7.
Cool. And that's going to be how many inches from your deployment zone. So place your step 1. Place your deployment zone within 7 inches for you of the board right in front of you.
Like mark it down.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's going the card's going to be your deployment zone. So you put that somewhere over there.
looks like
Anywhere you can go as far out as 7 inches from.
Why did you add 3 things?
Because that's what Goldman is. He's extra. He said one thing, he's putting 3
It's a
things.
skeleton.
I guess we'll see how that plays out in
Good
story.
luck.
Okay, so that's your deployment zone. Your D6 is the 7 also counts for how far from there you can deploy the rest of your units. So 7 inches from the edge. And one principle as far as Warhammer goes is, but actually don't deploy yet. I realized we had to start with. You were the person to roll. Brains. Wait for it. One part of the rules that I do understand about 40k is that it's the front of the base to the front of distance-wise to where you're going. So when you do place your deployment zone, you'll go from the edge forward, so it's not from the center. It seems meaningful, or it was a meaningful part of the rules. What were your 2d6s?
10.
Okay, cool. So you can deploy your units anywhere basically 10 inches from, or you can say your deployment zone is 10 inches away from that. So that's your deployment zone. You can say up to 10 inches away from that corner there. Okay. Valid point. Let's make that clear then. That'll be a good idea. There is one objective.
Plus 3 plate.
You're
kidding.
Whoever
Oh, this is
controls
got
that, like a traditional, whoever controls that, based on the best we can remember of 40k rules, I think it's for at least one turn. Depends on how late we go, and we'll see. But whoever controls that ultimately will get a free level up in their character. Like an audit, like you'll just if you succeed at controlling that and not losing and not dying, not losing all your troops, you will get a free level up, basically an automatic level up.
Princess is one left standing. Noella gets like 1 bullet. Magic messes up the word. That sucks. just explodes.
And then I will put another one.
What's gonna happen if I break that egg? It's your,
There is
your
a
Horcrux. That is your soul, and it doesn't.
Oh.
Should I break that egg? You're gonna die. Spin her car.
I'm going to include another one here. It is a wondrous item that of my choosing.
I'll take it. If you want to team up, I'll take that. You take that, and we take out Goldman.
What the fuck?
What do you say?
No.
He thinks it's better than us.
My default is to say you have to hold it for 2 turns, but we'll, depending on how long this is going, we'll see. Okay, so with that in mind, so you can deploy. You can set your deployment zone as many inches away from the corner that you own as you rolled. For you, your corner is going to be
You can get plane shifted. Yeah. Well, I guess
okay. So we've got a. If you control this, what do they call it?
Objective.
Objective. You for 2 turns, you get a free level up, as long as you're still standing at the end. If you control that for 2 turns, as long as you're still standing at the end, you may get a free, a wondrous item. Okay, so you can deploy within, in your case it was 10 inches from that corner, and you'll be able to, your deployment zone will be there, and then you're going to be able to deploy that many inches from the edge of your zone too. Okay, and so Garen, what was your roll? Your team? So you have 8, so you can set this up to 8 inches from that corner, and then you can deploy up to 8 inches
from which part of the which part of the card?
the edge of the card can't be further than the max distance.
Okay, so if I do 10, then the furthest edge has to be 10.
Yeah. So
There,
your furthest edge can't go further than 7 inches from the
might
corner.
disadvantage
Something like
myself
right.
by putting mine like here.
Um,
Is that bad? I put it as far forward as I do. Is that bad?
like to go on top of the terrain.
All right, Isaac. Princess.
What?
How does is it that some units have? I know some units fly.
No, usually how most people control it is if you have the movement, you can just go on.
Okay.
Okay,
So we'll say no. It won't.
19.
okay, pretend this is
You can put it on top of it.
that.
Who's up next?
So they were highest, and you had an 8, and he had a 13.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's next.
All right.
So you can yeah.
Whoa, no.
So from that corner, your furthest edge can't be more than what did I say? In any direction.
More mirrors. 17.
So here. And can I deploy through walls, or you would have to go around?
So your deployment zone is the starter, and then you, as part of deployment, you'll be able to set your units within whatever your roll was, 8 inches in any direction.
Yeah, so can I send my units through walls?
So yeah, when you go to deploy, it's from the edge of your deployment zone and to the distance you rolled with 2.
You roll just strength checks if you win, you grapple them. If they win, or not.
My turn?
And then they remain.
So you gotta set. Okay, yeah. So set your deployment zone.
They can remake.
So from this edge right here, I start?
Yes. Yeah. And so the furthest edge of the card can't be more than the 7 inches.
So you're gonna attack, swing, or
The furthest edge?
Furthest edge. Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll take it then.
All right. Cool. I forget in 40Ks is that you deploy all units or you deploy in squads.
You deploy, unless you want to keep them in reserve, you deploy wherever you want.
Just all.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all can set your units anywhere within that number you rolled in it. So if it was, you rolled a 10, so you can go 10 inches in any direction from the face of the card, in any direction up to 10 inches. You can drop your units.
My guys have benefits when they're leading a squadron, but I don't know how to make them lead a squadron.
Because they
Oh,
aren't, yeah,
stupid.
because you don't have a squad.
Hold on.
That's
There you go.
Unless you say that they're all in squads together.
Could I do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, but that does also mean they can't ever move, I think, more than 2 inches from each other.
Egg, beans.
Yeah,
egg.
that's how it
Strength
works.
in numbers. All right, I'll take that.
Let's see. I know you said you have snipers.
I did say that. I don't
You
know.
did say that.
You
Oh,
did say you had snipers.
I don't know what these guys do. Are they-
We're all learning. It's
What do
fine.
they do? Oh, okay.
Your flamers, they're like close range kind of guys.
What
So,
does feel no pain 4
I mean,
plus
they,
mean?
they still have
Uh,
range.
I believe you get a 4+ on invulnerability saves? Question mark.
Okay.
Also, they have my
Because while this model is leading a unit, models in that unit have a 3 feel no pain 4 plus against psychic attacks. I don't think that's gonna be.
Oh, against psychic. Yeah, no. See, if you had a chaplain, then they get it against. Oh no, for some reason chaplains give bonus saves against grenades and not morale, which I always thought was weird. But this is a different. Yeah, I don't think it. Actually, generally
Also,
has
my
more
guys-
against psychic.
Have the stealth ability.
Oh, with the guy with the Phobos armor.
Yes. Subtract 1 from the attack's hit roll, and they cannot be targeted by range attacks unless attacking models within 12 inches. Take that, snipers.
Sorry.
You want me
They
to
can't
hold
be
it?
targeted by range
No, I
attacks
just
unless the
needed to
attacking
stand
unit
up.
is within 12
Like,
inches.
the
I'm
other side.
interested in
Your cardio.
My guys can target from 36 inches of cardio.
Yeah, so
12
they
inches
can't
is
be
not.
targeted.
Yeah, but we're gonna be fighting 3 plus range.
Yeah, you're right. But still, the -1 penalty is pretty good.
These guys
Yeah.
are here.
Yeah, no, these guys, because I have Trayson in this squad, he gets I don't know, +1 on all hits.
Oh, so
And they're
it cancels
made
out.
functioning mirrors up.
I don't like my odds.
I don't know what my guys do. I'm just they're going. They're doing what they're
I
doing.
think they're all right for melee.
They all have range stuff,
I don't
but
think it's that big.
it doesn't look like it. But I also don't know what it means.
And when they plant, they.
They're out here though. They're
Oh, I
happy.
know what it is. I played with them before.
Actually,
I did a
no,
one
they're
shot
right, so
until that is my magic item, and I summoned
This is how we can still win.
Really derailed the thing.
You need to.
We were trying to climb into a guarded fortress, and I was like, this might help me, and it planted.
Ooh, I have hazardous
Oh,
weapons.
it's.
Yeah, there we go. That's what that.
Right.
Great. Okay.
Their deployment.
Alright.
Well, first, can you roll?
8, right?
How many D4s?
And you can have them as close clustered as you want, or you can spread them out up to 2 inches from each other.
Determine how many beans
From
they
them,
hold.
and you can go front of part to front of base.
I don't like how close he already is to the objective. Let's kill this guy.
I mean, I know he was gonna go. See, the problem is that
Get the.
it's like I know you're gonna want the level up. So trying to figure out how.
You gonna throw your whole bag?
I think we're all
I
deployed.
was like, I'll go for the wondrous item since I know you're gonna go for the level up, and I don't think I'm gonna have any luck
I
with
want
that.
Wonder Set. I want to get like Cloak of Protection and get 23 AC.
Well, it was his choice, so it could be totally useless for you. But I
Could
think
be
it's not
totally
gonna
useless,
be
but I
that.
don't think he's
The
gonna.
problem is though, is I'm like,
I was gonna
I don't-
say, if you just
I know
throw
you
stuff
have
over
3
the
big
beans,
guys, and I'm worried that I don't.
I'll just have the effects.
Only time will tell.
I'll just roll.
So is our goal just to get one of the objectives? Is that what our goal?
Your goal is to survive. And if you happen to get one of the objectives while doing it.
So this one is, so they're both, you have to survive 2 rounds there. Okay.
And I believe the possession of a zone means that you can't have all enemy units can't be within 2 inches of the objective.
Water.
Okay,
Or rough.
To hold
Gotcha.
it. You have to have one unit in there, and no one else can be
Spreading.
gets
all
within
the
2
stuff
inches of the
around.
objective.
Something like that.
okay.
Unless there's a special.
My
My guy
God.
has a special rule about objectives, but we'll get to that.
What about squads?
Through
My
that,
guys have to.
and it's starting to.
That's true of their squads too.
It's starting to fill up.
Okay.
I don't, this seems fine.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know.
There's a lot of unknown here as part of the fun. We're exploring. Okay, so with that,
into the mirror,
um,
you see other reflections.
The short version is,
of
I
yourself.
can only pull it up.
However, this woman is filling with water, and she has left that door unguarded.
I assume we're skipping the command phase and stuff. And just doing
That's all that is.
infiltrating.
Except for is it where you run away?
That's morale. That's the last phase.
I thought there was something that was like a.
There's
Don't
there's
You're not
command
gonna
phase,
punch your quads
command
into
phase
the
first,
surface,
then
no.
movement, psychic, shooting, charge, fight,
Oh, there.
and morale.
Okay. And in the command phase,
That's if we have like stratagems and stuff. Which
Okay.
I had.
yes.
'Cause I knew they'd be wild.
So if you have if the leadership roles would happen in morale.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Um,
let's say you get to be in charge of making sure we stay on track
I'll
turn-wise.
do my best.
Actually, no. I'll try.
which
Okay. So with that, we are going to let
Right, some
who rolled the highest. So Jackie's character is going to get to first.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
Here, I can help you. Okay.
So
you'll do so fairly.
I will do.
Okay.
I'll do to the best of my ability. I haven't played
I'm gonna
40
say it goes
games,
all
Okay.
and that was.
If what he says sounds wrong, I might interject in case.
Okay.
Did I put them in a good spot?
Yeah, let's go. now.
Okay.
Okay. So first off is your movement. So over here, that M, that's how far they can
You
go,
all
how
haul
many
ass
units.
into the next
And
room.
each character has
Kick down the door.
Oh, wait, I clicked on
Run
So
into
they
the
can
next
move
room.
things.
Water's already
They can move
pouring out.
nine.
Shut the
So,
door and it's
you move
slow,
from
reinforced,
the
slow,
base of
trickle, but
the
you can
closest
feel
whichever
the
model.
force field behind this door.
So
So that's gonna be
if you want
fun.
me to move them,
You turn around this room,
get up to
pitch
6 inches
black,
where
except for
these guys are your
one light,
players.
like a chandelier
Okay.
you can't see, shining light onto a
Um,
table, a simple wooden table with
I
wooden
guess
dining
I'm
chairs
just gonna
that is laid out in elaborate feast.
did we say we were using what's it called? Kill score rules?
There is a
No,
knife,
you
just
said
regular?
just regular 40.
Okay.
but it's gonna be
I think
but-
Kill Team probably would have been a little easier, but this is what we're doing. Also, I don't think Necrons actually have a Kill Team, so
functionally dead.
I can't like quite get, I can
It's
get like
close
on the
enough.
corner.
okay, that's still
Does
on the
that count?
objective.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's-
And then do I move the rest of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
they all have to be within 2 inches of each
I mean,
other.
it's like
Okay.
the biggest thing.
I would just smush them together.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna switch mine back together.
And so
That made sense.
And
if you move, some units can charge. They can also shoot. So they're not. It's not like you only move or only shoot. I'm not sure if that's.
And then these guys can move that. Oh my glasses off my face. Okay. So these ones are gonna move 9, but I think I'm just.
Can you roll
No.
me
I don't think I'm gonna move them before. I'm actually just gonna move them back behind these guys. Does that make sense?
Okay,
Okay.
so that's your movement.
Yeah.
Now it's time for your psychic phase. Because you're demons, you have psychic power.
You can't taste this food.
So if you want to pull up your guys, so your flickering flame, that's psychic.
Is anyone else?
And it also ignores cover. So,
Jack,
if you can see them, that's enough to attack. So I think there are specific rules for models where I believe they just actually changed it where if you can see any part of the
Yeah,
model.
we're gonna say
It
that
looks like I
if
can
there's
see,
line
but I
of
actually
sight.
don't know that I have.
So this is 12 inches of here are these the flickers.
Well, I don't actually know what this guy has. Yeah, these ones are definitely. Yeah, those aren't 12 inches. But then the other guys have.
incredibly dark.
They also have 2
Can't
separate.
make out much.
Those are
Can't see
18.
because there's yet another door on the side. Well,
They actually might be enriched.
oh, it's you hear this person. However, as you're looking around, you hear.
Why do I feel like we're gonna kill each other and then he's gonna swoop in and kill both
That's
of us?
fine.
I don't want to kill, I just want the level up.
I know you want the level up. I mean, I want the level up too, but I think I'll have better luck getting the item.
I mean, you can go for both.
I mean, I might if I manage to get Garen out quickly.
Ouch again.
So are you in range with your psychic? Okay. So you have attack. So each of them gets 2 attacks, and I don't know why because you only have. So we're only doing the blue players because you don't have any.
Yeah.
1, 2, 6, 7, 8. So each of them roll, and you have 10, and each
Okay.
of them gets an attack.
Okay.
So you succeed on a 4+.
Each time a ranged attack is made against it, subtract 1 from the attack's hit roll from stealth. Does that apply here?
I don't know if you're in stealth. I don't know those specific rules.
I will pull it up. If while this model is leading a unit, models in that unit have the stealth ability and they cannot be targeted by ranged attacks unless they're attacking model is within 12 inches.
That's yours.
Yes.
What activates the stealth on?
See,
While
This
my Phobos guy meeting.
well, okay, well, I think you should declare which one of your guys is leading.
I did it. I thought I said that. Sorry.
Which one is leading? The Phobos? Okay,
Well, the front guy is within 12 of the first one.
then that's still.
Yeah, because you have to be within an inch. Well, okay, hold on.
Pushing thing.
Is this for a charge?
No, psychic attack.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. And now I believe. Oh, are you getting? So how many successes did you have? What was it? A 4+ you needed?
Yeah, so
7. Okay, and you get 2 attacks. You can roll.
okay, so
So roll. Oh, excellent. 7.
okay, so 7. No, let me roll again. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I realized there was a slight downside to me. Okay, so 11 total.
Okay. Now this is where I can't quite remember. I believe you need to roll a save.
Yeah.
Garen, for each of your guys.
Well, so there's roll to hit, which
So
is her 4+. There's roll to wound, and then there's roll to
yeah,
save.
so she succeeded on 11 hits.
Okay, so then she rolls again, comparing their strength to toughness. So
Okay.
what's
I don't know.
your unit's toughness?
For these guys?
Yeah.
So it takes. See, this is the issue of having 4 leaders in a squad because that doesn't really. Because the leader takes the attached toughness of the squad, but each of those guys might have separate toughness. All 3 of them.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, what is the toughness of your standard library?
4.
Okay.
So
Everyone
what
has
is
4.
the
Okay, that's
strength
fine.
of your weapon? The psionic attack you're doing?
EWS, I think it's the danger before it even fully revealed itself.
Or is it?
But it's a range of excellence ballistic skill.
Yes, the BS.
Okay, so then the.
You have this giant creature.
Wasn't that
Well, that's 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so then the strength is the 3.
So
So the 3 is lower than the 4. Which means I just lost it. I believe that's a 3, 4, 5, 6.
you notice
Okay.
as
I
the
can't remember.
moon lights up,
1 second.
You've already remembered.
what was useful food on the table isn't
I thought I had it memorized too.
Okay.
Okay.
Good so far.
So if your strength is greater than the toughness, you need a 3 to wound, but because your strength is less than his toughness, you need a 5 or a 6. So you re-roll all your hits to see how many actually wound.
Gotcha.
So it's like
And you roll
target.
Yeah, I'll be here. Okay, great.
And what does
Um,
they need a
They need a 5 or a 6. 5 or 6 is actually our wounds that go through.
No, it's good. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
That's pretty
And
good.
then you get to use your standard save unless.
Huh?
He only hits 3 guys. So any wounds are bad.
What is the save? Or do you have any? What is it called? I think it's AP actually. But you're using which weapon?
It's the.
The blue flames.
Yeah.
I think the AP is supposed to decrease their armor by 1, or his saving throw by 1. So Garen, what's your normal saving throw for those?
SV?
Yeah.
3+.
Okay, so that brings it up to a 4+. So you have to roll a 4, 5, or 6. So roll 3d6s.
Alright.
Here. She's gonna give those. Okay, so anything higher than 4 or higher is a saves against the wound. So you take 2 wounds.
Alright.
Oh, you get to choose which guys to
Try waiting a full minute, and right as
Okay.
the bean starts the head growing and.
That's the second.
How many total wounds do those guys have in here?
Your likeness.
2 wounds. I haven't. But W is 4. That's right.
So each of them. Yeah. So this guy's 4 wounds.
Stone bricks.
That guy has 4. All of them have 4 wounds.
Okay, cool.
So one of them has taken 1. I want to mark that down somewhere.
I'm gonna put his
Cousin out, but not you.
if you've got a perspective.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can-
die a little too.
Wait, so how many wounds?
So he has 4
Each
for
of
each
his
of
gets
them.
that 4.
How many wounds did I deal?
So you did 2 made it all the way through.
Yeah. So 2 actual damage. So you roll like 50 dice.
It's
Just-
good.
No, you're doing good.
Okay.
You're doing
I was
good.
gonna say, is that
Okay.
good?
Any
is it,
wounds is yeah.
is it almost dead? Is that what it
Yeah.
means?
Halfway.
Okay.
So you don't have the shooting phase.
Yeah.
You don't want to charge, and which means you don't have
Are you
offense.
targeting
Yeah.
the princess herself?
So now it's the morale phase. I don't think you've taken any damage, but I don't think you do a morale check.
No, we're just chilling.
Okay.
So then it rotates to Garen as next in initiative order, I guess.
And
Alright.
clips even the princess.
So move phase is where we start. So what's your character? What's your librarian's movement?
M 6 inches.
Okay.
That was tired.
Damn, that guy's fucking sprinted.
My guys only get 5.
Yeah, I thought I was
Necrons are
I
real.
was like,
slow.
man, my guys can't move very fast. Oh, my guys
So it's front of base to front of
long range
base.
sprinters.
So you go from the very front of them to the end of the table.
Oh shit, he's moving in.
Yeah.
See that?
It's chosen its objective.
I've chosen revenge.
See, he only has 3 guys. Look how many guys you have. More means better.
Yeah, but my we have one.
Focused smite. What does that
Yeah.
do? That has devastating wounds, hazardous, and psychic.
It's okay.
Does it let you like click?
Yes.
Does it let you click and expand and give you a description?
Oh,
So read devastating wounds for us.
Weapons with devastating wounds in their profile are known as devastating wounds weapons. Each have an attack with a administered weapon. If that attack scores a critical wound, no saving throw of any kind can be made against that attack, including invulnerable saving throws. Such attacks are only allocated and modeled after all other attacks made by the attacking unit have been allocated and resolved. After that attack is allocated and after any modifiers are applied, it inflicts the number of mortal wounds on the target equals to the damage characteristic of the attack instead of inflicting damage normally.
We sort of get that. Okay. I think the thing I get is like if it's a critical wound, it goes, or if it's a critical hit, it goes. You don't have to. It gets no critical wound. It gets no save. That's what I heard.
Alright, it's got 24 inch range, D6, 3 plus, 6 minus 2, and D3.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know what these mean.
so first step is how many? So a d6. You roll a d6 to see how many attacks you get. Okay.
6.
And that's per model. If you're firing with all three.
18 attacks.
So no. You roll 3d6.
Oh,
There it is. There you go.
9 attacks then.
All right. So why don't you maybe go over to the dice tray for this one or whatnot. That works too.
it's only
So
9 attacks.
I roll 9
attacks.
rolls.
Yeah.
I roll 9
And
dice.
You roll 9 dice, and your ballistic skill is a 3+, so you need a 3, 4, 5, or 6 to hit.
My guys are actually better at melee, right? So
So I got 2 6s, a 4, and a 3.
So you have 4 hits. The 6 is a critical, so that passes through. If I'm understanding the devastating thing, or was it devastating wound or?
It was sitting in the second part.
Then scroll down.
Just make sure because it doesn't say.
If the attack scores a critical wound, no saving throw of any kind can be made against the attack.
So yeah, it's on the wound. So the hit it hits, but if you roll a 6 on the wound, it gets no save. So you have 4, so you can basically just grab those.
is it bad that I have my
Grab
three
4.
together?
No, I don't think they're
And so this is to a wound, and this we're going to
Oh, got
compare.
it.
Go ahead.
They're explode on.
So what do we need?
So
We
it is kind of
need.
good for me to get in melee then.
So which
So
one is it
pop
again?
and then explode.
We're using
Smite focused.
Okay, smite focused witchfire. So your weapon strength is a 6. What's your unit's
It's like
toughness?
watching a.
Or do you have 2? Were you firing the front ones?
Front ones, yeah. Actually, I'll pick up the back guys.
Okay, so the red ones. What's their that unit's toughness?
Good question.
The princess, not even like trying to do it.
And deleted.
I mean,
So the unit's toughness is a 4. So your strength is higher than the toughness, so it's a 3, 4, 5, or 6. So you have 2 wounds and one of them's critical, so it automatically goes through. You get to make Jackie gets to make 1 save.
3.
Okay.
What do I roll?
What's your saving throw on your team?
It's
It's that's my note.
SV.
On the red guys.
How's that a 7+? That's not right.
slice into this creature. And you can
What?
see the.
What's the 7+?
I was looking for the saving throw for this unit.
Stop eating as the creature
Okay, 7+.
regurgitates. some
They're
of that
good at
back
saving
up.
throws.
And then it just like
That's just how demons are.
Where it's a but I thought you only rolled a d6 for saves. So I'm trying to. So maybe I guess if it were modified, is that how?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not a demon expert. Demons are probably the factor I know the least about.
Okay.
Um,
Well, that's.
I believe they're just really good at saves.
Okay, so so one wound automatically goes through because he has devastating wounds. The other one it automatically saves because you can't roll lower than a 7. Does your unit have any sort of
Old princess.
So one of your units is
Princess
taken.
of
AP -2.
Oh, actually, just kidding. So you roll a 3 though. So your 7, he can adjust your armor down by 2 or your saving throw down by 2. So that brings it to a 5. So you needed a 5 or a 6 to actually save. So you actually take 2 wounds. Yeah.
So this guy has taken 2 wounds.
It's my guys that
Here,
Alright, cool. So that was all of your attacks, right?
Yeah.
All of your initial movement phases.
Yes.
Okay.
And that was a psychic attack. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, so that's your psychic phase. Now you go to your shooting phase.
Ooh, I can shoot now.
Now you can shoot.
Cool.
You do strike.
All right, pistol has a range of 12.
The blow falters as you're bringing it down, so it doesn't really hit.
Is that enough to?
It's like a bomb.
I was looking at because I was like, I should look at this. And I was like, no, never mind.
I don't know what any of that
Yeah.
means.
Mm.
I don't want to move my hand through this.
I don't think we're using the top bit right now. We're going to try to move it to the side.
Like, I'm going to look bigger and
Drinking your
I
pills.
think I can hit the back guys
I'm going to become
with my pistol.
calcium. Yeah, there.
Okay. So I roll that.
You need a bee and plant
Yes.
inside.
A1. So
So
that's
that's one attack. So you have
3 attacks.
all 3 of them are shooting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get 3 attacks.
All right. BS is 3 plus.
Roll, dex, I guess.
6, 6, and 4.
Okay, so all of them succeed. Now what does Jack need to roll? This is where I forget.
Say it again.
So he had 3 successes on his attacks on a 3 plus.
Okay, so that's 3 hits. It's his weapon's strength. What is that?
4.
Compared to their toughness to the unit.
4.
Okay, so if they're equal, it's a 4. It's a
5, 6.
Full, like, parts spot conflict.
if they're equal, it's 4, 5, or 6. So yeah. So Jackie has to roll 4, 5, or 6 on those to save.
You get 1.
3.
Yep. You can force this
1 success.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll and tell you the number. Okay.
So then the other 2 go through and count as wounds.
Okay.
Dang, that guy's real dead.
Well, it doesn't have to be that guy. You can give the win
Wait.
to another person.
Was that the? So did you roll twice and they rolled once, or did you roll once and then I had you roll?
What?
I don't know.
He rolled 3 times first.
He rolled 3 hits.
Yes.
He's supposed to roll those. And
Yeah, he
then-
rolled the hits.
And then he rolled the wounds, and then Jackie rolls the 6.
Did you just roll the hits?
I rolled the BS and
Yeah.
then
Yeah. The blue.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
we're good.
well, so you rolled a hit, then you roll from the hits to
She
wounds.
steps
Then
back
the other
and
person makes their
slopes
save.
it down.
So we made so
And
he's
so
supposed to roll that particular set. So
So roll 3 more dice.
roll 3 more dice. Of the 3 hits,
explodes into a
we need a 4, 5, or 6 to wound.
Is it
4,
like
4, and 5.
a pyramid made of
Okay, so they still go through, so we can keep it what it was. Okay,
Sorry.
sorry.
No, you're
We're
good.
learning. It's part of the fun, right?
into the
So do you want to just kill one of your guys? I'd recommend putting 2 wins on something.
from like
Is it better to do that?
You
Okay.
can still get
castle and
more
stuff.
attacks.
Then yeah, I'll just put him on a different guy. It doesn't
Oh
matter.
yeah, some like
Okay.
stone, sandstone.
My turn?
Side. It's
Or actually, no, sorry. You have your
Yeah.
charge phase.
do I want the charge?
And I mean, you could.
So you
Like-
could run up and if you run up and charge, it means you're gonna be trying to get into melee.
I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
Completely different.
Now it's your morale phase because you took damage. I believe your guidance to make a leadership check.
Anyways, I should really
Whichever
roll a
guy took
strength.
damage.
Leadership is 6 plus.
Alright.
that's holding back all that water.
On a 6+, I believe
Anyways,
it's a
that door
fail.
isn't gone, isn't there anymore.
I thought it was 6.
You roll two
No, water
d6s.
starts
And you
flooding.
need,
And
yeah,
it's
two
not
d6s, and if
Plugging
it's
in at a rate where it can
yeah,
knock
you're
you
good.
off.
6 or lower,
But it
or if
is
it's
an
lower than a
encouragement
6. Yeah,
to
okay, cool.
Okay,
So,
yeah, you're good.
no issues.
Alright, now it's my turn.
Real quick, so Garen, narrate what that, do a D&D style narration of what just happened.
Oh, it is like it's
So,
if I remember correctly.
my guy that just got hit by Oz, or Oz's self,
Yes.
swarm. So,
Representative Spaghetti Squad.
I don't like that.
Oh, wait, I was way off.
they kind of just like shout some banter at you back, like, not bad, let's see what we can do. And then start opening fire and shooting psionic energy. And that is, I think I land a few solid hits. And they start cheering, high-fiving, fist bumping, doing this. Just dumb and stuff.
We made this guy cry.
Victor's gonna be absolute. We got this.
This guy in the line was crying. This guy. Actually, I don't know. What do these look like? What do the flamers look like again? Is that the,
Hit the little thing.
You made her demon cry.
It will bring you to
Heck yeah.
You're like,
Good. Yeah, you made this guy cry.
It doesn't even run so
My
much.
guys are so
So
proud of
many
themselves.
teeth.
Onto your shoulder
So
and it's
part
fine.
of Oz's demonic heritage is weeping from the pain.
And there
Actually, now that I think about it, I guess
yet
Oz
another
is a team. Like, this
princess
actually makes a
one
lot more sense.
Actually, princess, you're looking
I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. That's the
forgot.
that's the real reason. It's the demons. It's
Oh,
the
wow,
Oz
forgot
team
about
player. That's yes. I knew that the whole.
She looks like a lord type guy.
what did you have that I couldn't target your guys unless they're with
Stealth.
So you finally what the?
12?
It just looks like
Yep.
water.
Oh, that's right.
What's the point of having snipers if... Okay.
We shoot my guys. Yeah.
No, I don't have... I can't see your guys.
Yes,
I
that
can
was
clear-
intentional.
Fuck off. Okay, well, this is my whole turn. I'm
You
done.
see the extra princess you're looking for tied up.
Um, unless I can return.
And this other princess who has her tied up.
Reinforcement step, I'm
What's going on?
That's during your turn. But we don't have it.
Yes.
I'm very cold.
Do it.
I'm kind of cold
Well,
actually.
just like we
Oh,
did,
no, but-
yeah,
I appreciate you communicating.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that I can move my guys
I
faster.
wonder if I should have just sent all the exploding guys to your snipers. I didn't fucking know.
They're actually pretty decent at melee. And they can kind of...
Stretch it out then.
Yeah, but all they have to, all these guys have to do is die.
Yeah.
Then they explode.
Do the explosions hurt them themselves too?
Matt said he doesn't think so, but I don't know.
I don't believe so.
About what?
Yeah, that'd be funny if they
I don't
kind
know
of change
what
reactions. I don't know either. I'm just reading the descriptions.
I didn't do that.
Oh. Also, I think I gotta roll a hazardous weapon check.
Yes.
Oh,
What do I use for hazardous weapon?
your psychic powers?
Yeah. I used focus.
Yeah.
So I gotta roll, and if I get a 1, I'm done for.
Yeah. I think your guy just kind of like explodes or something.
Oh my god!
Okay, so what are the exact rules for hazardous weapons?
I will pull them up right now.
Yes.
Because I believe it's real
Did I
bad.
need to do that?
You must resolve the following
I don't
sequence.
see
No,
anything. on
because
here
you don't
that
have
says-
hazardous weapons.
Yeah,
because
no.
you're actual demons.
Yeah.
If possible, select one model in that
Okay, cool.
unit that has lost one or more
That
wounds and
makes
is
sense,
equipped with one or more hazardous weapons. Otherwise, if possible, select a model in that unit excluding character models equipped with one or more hazardous weapons. Otherwise, select one character model in the unit equipped with one hazardous weapon. If a model selected, they suffer 3 mortal wounds and allocating. And when allocating those mortal wounds, they must be allocated to the selected model.
Okay, so whichever guy used his magic, which one was that?
I think they all use
They
the
all-
hazardous magic. So you have to roll for
So
each
you
of
roll
them?
for each, yeah.
Okay, so one is failed.
The other got 3, so they're fine.
Okay, so
One of them has exploded.
yeah, one of them has taken 3 wounds.
He died as a
So which one do you want?
himself.
Okay, you can.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
So
I
as
think
they
only
do
has
like,
4, right? How many wounds do they have?
just killed it.
they have 4 health, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that goes.
So as they do their chest bump thing, heck yeah, you hear this explosion. It's like, ah!
Boom. It was the
feel
test
so
that really did it. Like it knocked the
Yeah.
instability in.
Okay. So, my whole turn. Okay, Jackie.
Kill me.
You're
Oh no, I have to do this
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Okay.
First, actually, everybody roll a d6 for me.
4.
34 hours.
Because nobody said the Raven game was going to leave you guys completely alone.
I was wondering about that. I was like, are we just doing PvP?
Maybe, but we'll see.
What you want to do PvP for character stats? I trust those a
5.
lot more.
And what was yours? 4. And Max, what? Narrate what that meant for Duke. Like, what is the?
A 5.
No, or before. Sorry, your
My movement.
Yeah.
I moved 5 feet.
Yes.
Bowman's just really slow right now in this new metal body.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And so the weakness of the flesh.
I want to have us try and narrate the
Does anyone else
character
Yeah, no,
story turn.
not much to narrate. Moving a few inches.
Isn't Goldman usually really fast?
Oh yeah, no, this is unusual for him.
Okay, so you might be.
You all may
I also don't think of him as a ranged fighter
These guys are
crossbow.
either.
These guys are centers.
Yeah.
And he has Eldritch Blasts. This is his Eldritch Blast. Did this in previous years.
Okay.
Okay, now.
whatever.
Okay, so I get to move again.
So yeah, as we're moving, I would recommend charging your guys into them.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like I just blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm just
You
gonna
already
run these guys.
So how many inches do they get to move?
A lot.
Yeah.
There's no way that they can't be.
Oh yeah, no, you're
So you roll 2d6 on movement or on charge.
well, Jackie's in charge. Jackie's moving.
Oh, okay.
I guess you could wait to shooting psychic and then charge. You just might get well, charging is you just get that free.
It's rolling
You just
dice
have to
be a
be
fire.
moving to attack.
So to be clear,
Okay.
you can move, and then when it's time to charge, you roll 2d6s to get within an inch of the enemy.
Okay.
If you can't get within an inch of the enemy from the movement, extra movement from the 2d6s, you don't get to charge. You
You're
just
like
move.
looking whenever when you go try to go sleep.
Move first. Step 1. Move
Who
first.
said that?
It's like an inch or two up.
That's what I, yeah, so that way, even if I roll really low,
I played block.
I think it's good, right?
Huh?
Oh,
Sorry. It's face up.
Okay, so just you can
I
move.
would recommend moving up 1 or 2 inches.
Okay.
And then you're, I guess you'd already, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
Something
like,
like
like
that.
there.
Yeah, just worst case scenario is just to roll 2 1s on your charge.
We did over here.
Out here.
So should I move even closer?
Question of the day through the we
As
had
long as you're just 2 inches within, because mainly it's just go find out.
Showing up with water, there's
So check the directions.
incredibly this. You put some
Just make yourself in like 30 inches. Then,
I think that's within 2 inches now, or within 2 inches if I roll.
within 2 inches right now of yourself.
Okay.
Because when you charge, worst case scenario is you roll 2 1s and you only get to move 2 inches.
So I think like.
That's just good. Oh, hell yeah. Damn, if only I could do some reading of wishes.
I can't.
Ridiculous.
That was so
I
yeah.
can't use my
And
own.
then I probably want to move these guys and stuff.
Fellas,
Their range is pretty far, right?
It's kind of fun.
Water. So you can either swim out the way you came
Yeah,
or.
that's slightly.
Because I believe when they're in melee, or when someone's in melee, I don't think they get a shooting bonus. If I remember correctly.
Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this guys.
Right? Yeah.
You trying to go.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, so now I
it's your
get my.
second phase,
The
which is your
You know what?
So I roll what 10 twice?
yes.
Okay.
So for your flamers, 10 times.
10 twice.
And pull the stats.
Mhm.
You're gonna give me a six.
Well, this has inspired me. Oh, to never play Warhammer.
Oh, come on now.
No. See, okay.
I don't know. I'm
You're
just
still
making
doing pretty good.
Should I try to swim the way I?
I always recommend for people first time get a kill team. Kill team,
Oh,
it's a little more. It's a little more simple,
And
and it's only a single.
What did I need to roll again for?
We're also playing at such a low amount of points
Wait, this-
compared to normal armies that like the balance doesn't quite work. And none of us know the rules so well that we can take advantage of
4 pluses.
fine tuning
4
that your
plus?
character's
Okay.
I want
probably.
4 pluses.
Yeah.
But we're trying to.
That's not
I don't have
very
I
good.
don't have the energy to learn how to fine tune Warhammer. And
I
that's
know,
part
I
of the fun of it.
Well, that's part of this. It's like if we just get a little bit more familiar with like the fact, even just knowing about hit, wound, and saving throws as a starting place, move versus charge, we're adding to our game.
I guess he's just
Oh,
hoping that
that's
the
even
cast
worse.
is gonna collapse in on itself and then just
Yeah.
Okay.
kill
That's not
Successful
really good.
hits.
8 successful hits,
That sounds pretty good to me. I don't know why.
So then,
and then now it's
Well, out of a
wounds.
plus 20.
What was your
Yeah.
weapon strength again?
Weapon strength
That you're using?
is
What was your unit
3.
3. Okay. So then
So now you need to roll 8.
Toughness
I think
is 4.
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
5
Okay.
or 6 wounds, yeah.
You don't need breathe.
Damn.
Okay, that's not bad.
Wow, that's really good.
All right.
4 wounds. Okay, now you have to roll 46 to save.
Alright.
And your save,
3 plus.
her weapon, if I remember, has a -1 to your save, which brings it up 1. So if it's usually 3, it goes up to 4.
4 plus.
So you can save with all 4, 5s, or 6s. Otherwise, you take a wound.
I take 1.
I saw this one. Okay. So you take 2 wounds.
Okay.
This guy takes 2 wounds.
Put a dice on him with 2.
So do all your guys have wounds now then?
Yes.
Okay. All of them have 2.
Second place, all my rolls, no matter what.
Cool.
Okay. So now we skip the shooting phase. Actually, no, you still get shooting phase. Your flamers.
Oh yeah, they're in range now. Okay. So
Does their weapon, what kind of weapon is it?
It's a psychic attack.
Oh, okay.
so
So there's 3 of them.
But
So you
you were in a
roll.
flooding castle. And,
Oh, right, the d6. So you roll a d6 for each of them, and that's how many
Try to
attacks.
jump out.
oh okay, that's fun.
Oh, you still need to grab the princess.
Oh
8.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you gotta say.
Oh yeah, the thing was.
Oh, yeah, the thing was supposed to get.
great. So then
And then you hit on a 4 plus.
4 plus. Okay, great. Yeah. All right. Half sounds good. And then
So-
I roll this again
Yes.
for the.
And again, if it's the same, what's the weapon strength this time?
4.
Okay, so then you need a 4, 5, or 6 to work.
I
Because
thought
it's
that was what it was. Oh right.
So your other weapon was a strength of 3 against his toughness of 4. This is a strength of 4
Okay.
against his toughness
4,
of
5,
4.
or
So
6.
equal.
Okay, great.
Alright.
3 successes.
3.
Nice, okay. So you take, or you get 3 saving throws. Okay, your saving throw for them. Does that weapon have any sort of AP modifier?
0.
Okay. What's your normal saving throw? A 3?
3 plus.
So everything 3 or above saves. So 3, 4, 4, and they all save. Yep.
Okay.
Good. Hits and wounds.
Have another bro moment.
Okay. So
Okay.
then.
Now
Yeah.
it's charge.
Okay.
Because we skipped, we need the dice.
Alright, so that was move and shoot? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
now
2d6.
d6. Okay.
So you can 4 inches of movement for your charge.
Okay. So do I just?
you move these all into contact with these guys.
Yeah.
In base contact. So pull them
If
all
you
up
have
forward.
enough move, you can also surround them so they can't move.
Ooh.
Is also-
I don't know what I do.
I believe.
I might have to come around the side. I can't see.
I thought it was. I might just be spreading misinformation.
Yeah. That's a little. Great.
I know, I was gonna slide.
Let's see.
I know, I was having communication.
No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, I can definitely get around the.
Okay.
But they'll still be able to.
Okay. So
But I
now
can
you want to
definitely.
move them in.
Yeah, but I'll still do a little from information.
Alright, I mean, we're kind of wrapping up right now.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
or you say,
Okay. They're.
What? Deus Ex Machina.
Okay. Cool.
but in reverse, like to extend.
Yes.
It means
God did it.
Not the same as the horse.
It's like it's
So,
literally a
in the which is like one attack, you still have all attacks, right?
Yeah.
So like make it happen.
Okay.
Okay.
So they hit on a 5. I think they are slightly better at shooting, but they explode.
They do. That's what I'm hoping.
Like they broke your fall, but
Yeah, I can't Sounds weird to say.
I was gonna say the two
Wow.
worst people
I
to
did
break
shit.
your fall break your fall.
3.
You like the guy from SpongeBob.
So 3 successes
Skin is like
on a strength trait weapon. So now
I
you
wake
can
up,
roll
I break
a
my ribs. I wake up and break my ribs every day.
5, 6, I believe, to succeed.
Playing Zelda.
Yeah.
nice. Tears of the Kingdom of Breath of the Wild.
You're fine. You're fine.
My brother plays.
Okay.
See, all of them.
Okay.
And as you look back, the
So now I believe so for whatever your usual save is.
3+.
Was it 7?
Princess Gold
3 success, 4 6, 3 successes.
just
3, yeah.
falls to pieces.
2, 4, 4. So
Okay,
I
so
got
one
one.
wound.
That does that take? Oh no, you're close.
Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't
Okay.
matter.
I'm dice back.
There's now just a
Let's see.
So if you was that whole squad's attack.
Yeah, that was their target fight.
So in fight it trades by squad, so he gets to swing back.
Ooh, nice. I have force weapons.
So your guys explode.
That's
Hold on.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, as opposed to doing all of your fights for your squads and then them doing all theirs. It's a 1-1-1-1.
A4. Does that matter?
We don't have any
So
brimstone for it.
Attacks.
that's how many attacks you get per unit. That's in base contact. You have 2, I think, in base contact.
Oh, yeah. I get the.
So this bad guy
brimstone
doesn't get to make the attack. Doesn't get to return.
Right?
Oh, so they either die, then they split.
And then I get brimstone horn.
I want to
What
explode.
are
Like,
those?
They're smaller.
And
So this is how horrors of Zinj work. They start out pink horrors, and then you shoot the pink horrors, they turn into 2 blue horrors. Then you shoot the blue horrors, and they turn into a crimson horror. And then they
That's
explode.
absolute garbage.
The roll or what he just described?
No.
Oh,
the roll.
jeez. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
roll.
so it's
On the one
it's
side,
like Russian nested
Yeah.
doll.
You needed
It's
what's
basically
your
what-
weapon strength?
You're still my favorite demon monster.
Is WS there?
I love
WS is 3+.
Do you have
There's
You have 4
I need
hits.
these guys to die. To
Does that have
spawn
devastate
small
whatever?
ones.
to
No.
explode.
Okay.
It's psychic.
Okay, figured it. Okay, so 4 hits. So roll the 4 to see if they wound. And what's your weapon toughness or strength? I mean,
6.
what's your unit's toughness?
You're gonna make wish.
Was it 3 or 4?
The toughness is a 3.
Okay.
And you said yours is 6.
Yeah.
That means that I think it's a 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 because it's doubled. Because your strength is double. Yeah. When the strength is twice the toughness, you get anything 2 or higher.
Yeah.
All of them have like neighbors and stuff.
These are
1, 2,
cute.
3.
I like
Okay. Right. So you take 3 wounds because he could roll a 2.
Okay.
Very obviously.
So 3
So
wounds.
that means 3 of your guys pop, and then
Any
reform
AP on
into
that?
brimstone
Is
horrors.
there any AP modifier?
So basically,
-1, but I don't think that
need to remember
matters.
they have 3 brimstone horrors.
So 3 wounds went through, you get to save against them.
Oh,
But your save drops. So what's the SP for that unit?
7+. So
Okay,
that's
so you need a 6
I need a 6.
to save.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
One
You
save.
notice, it's all this you notice that despite his
Yeah.
Dice hint.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So okay, 2 of your guys pop, and now you have 2 brimstone horrors. That's how
Okay.
games work.
but
I
that's
need to
just
pick which ones are my brimstone horns.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Do we need to pull over smaller, colorful units or anything?
Sure. We can here. We can have.
These are dry erase, right?
Yes.
Okay, this one right.
All right.
Everyone, this is just an episode of Who's the Father.
So 2
So we're
brimstone.
swapping these out.
Those ones are brimstone ones now. Which explode.
The darker gray ones.
No, the red ones.
The red. The red. Okay.
So these ones are floaty ones?
Yeah, they explode when they go into a fight.
Before you were a skeleton,
Or go into
you
fight.
were alive. I don't remember.
Yeah.
They just explode.
They whatever their rule is. You can choose for them to explode on a day. So
Oh
let's
yeah,
say-
yeah. So
How
roll
alcoholic
1d6.
were you? A scale of 1
Starting
to
enemy unit suffers.
pass out.
So be wait, how does Say how
So,
did it work? Sorry.
On a 4+, or Jackie sacrifices the model, it explodes. On a 4+, it automatically gives a wound to that squad.
Gotcha.
No save, no nothing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just want to look real quick.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
And what did you roll?
Oh, I think that's next turn.
No, that's
Oh,
the next fight phase.
Okay, so narrate what that meant in character for D&D.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So, these, guys, like, charge up all, demon
Give her in.
squishy, tentacly, whatever.
Tongues out.
Yeah, tongues out. Their tongues are out, obviously. And, they attack, it goes okay, then they get attacked back. And two of them just straight up keel over, and then, like, out of the, like flesh pile, like two new ones just kind of, like, poke their way out like an egg and just, like, pop out.
That bone structure.
Tongues out. Tongues out, of course.
Okay, so then Garen,
More
you're up.
with the princess.
So you get to move first.
What's up?
And actually, they're all.
And somehow two people figure out that
Your
there
first
was
turn.
this-
No,
it's your
first
turn.
turn.
I'm last.
So you are engaged
You
in
remember you
melee.
moved it last time. You moved back.
I'm gonna move 5 more feet. The fun thing is, though, if he's within range, just movement range of the objective, he automatically dies if no one can take it from him. Trace it to
Until he dies.
Yeah, until Trace him dies. If he's within 5 inches of objective, it's his.
Interesting. It's kind of like when Duke rolls, 25s and 30s.
Yeah.
constantly.
No, I don't know if I've told you guys, but Trace in the Infinite, my leader,
The inspiration.
He's the inspiration behind Golden.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, Lane and Sword.
Don't you get 4?
I get
That
smart.
was like the
Yeah,
first time you
12
started to like work
I love Trace. He's the coolest character. He's a grumpy old man.
Do you know if they're in melee, do they still get psychic turn?
Yes, they still get sick.
So you get psychics first.
Just not shooting.
My weapons are psychic. My melee weapons.
Okay.
So,
You're like, that's who that was?
Oh yeah, there's force weapons.
And what's your?
that's a lot of 6s.
What's your?
Ladders and things.
Probably. Are these the ones that have
Yeah.
a devastating
The problem though
wound?
is that
No, not devastating.
Oh, gonna need red guys.
Force weapon is attacks for WS is 3+.
Okay, so
they don't need to last long. We just
3
need
or
to last
higher
long enough
hits.
to kill his guys.
That's it.
So,
All of them.
yeah, that's pretty good.
I know.
I think
I'm
that is
pretty
10
optimistic.
hits.
It wasn't these also? Oh, then never mind. That is 10. I
Yeah,
can't.
I'm pretty
You're right.
optimistic.
So you take those, you
Maybe I
roll
kinda
again.
want him
What's
to
the weapon
pop my
strength?
guys. I assume that's the point of it.
Weapon strength is 3+.
Yeah,
It is what?
3+.
They're
I'm sorry, what's the S?
Yeah.
6.
Okay. What was the toughness for these guys again?
Oh, like 3 or whatever.
Oh, sorry.
They're
I was
weak.
just saying,
They're squishy. Yeah, 3.
Okay. So that means you need a 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So 2 or higher is a wound.
I got 3 ones. So that is
Everything else is high.
7 wounds.
7 wounds to your squad.
Matter of fact, he gets to do the.
Oh, right, I need to
Yeah,
save.
saving throw, or yeah,
And she gets minus 1 to those.
that's right. So
So 6.
Yeah,
I'm
6
doing
plus.
this in the wrong
Okay.
direction. I feel like I'm doing this wrong.
No.
No, yeah,
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
I believe as far as I remember.
We're good.
Oh. 1, 2, yeah, 2.
Okay.
So you take
So 5.
so 2 saves. That would, oh, that's,
Yeah, so
yeah,
5
take 5
wounds.
wounds.
Okay. Will you replace 5 of them with 5 of those guys?
Can I choose? Oh, they're not.
No, and Jackie gets to choose which ones.
Oh, yeah,
Which ones become good?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
No, I mean, they're all.
Because they
yeah.
all do. It's only if like you have guys with special equipment.
Yeah, no.
Which
I don't. Yeah, so just any of them. Make them red.
And allow 1K to start.
Jackie, I think on your movement phase you get to do the pile in.
Not Mary?
I'm not sure how much it changes.
So my guys start pressing the offensive. They're not all laughy and smiley anymore. They kind of
They're past chest bump because their chest is bleeding.
yes, exactly.
And bleeding hearts now.
They're taking this seriously, kind of angry. And
It's pretty much yours to take. And it's
they kind of look back and
I
forth
don't
and be
think
like,
there's anything I can do.
I feel like we've got some sort of ominous feeling. Something's about to go wrong, but I can't put my finger on it. That's and they keep fighting. That is all they have to do.
You're gonna have to.
Okay. Max, I feel like there's an equivalent to dash. I just can't remember what it is.
Charge.
I feel like there was.
I don't think there's any other movement unless your guy has special abilities.
It's
Maybe it's a command thing.
Oh yeah, if we have stratagems, but we aren't using any stratagems. Because some stratagems get like, oh, you hit on a 2+ now, where you get to move.
No, my God, please do not.
Stratagems are real ones, the necrons, the movement ones.
Yeah, because I seem really slow.
Yeah.
Don't.
advance.
So what do I need to do?
There's
to get
charge
the
or there's advance.
There's advance.
Advance.
That's
A movement. A unit can make an advance move to increase the distance it can move, but it then doesn't get to shoot or charge at the same time.
oh shit, I could have done that.
What do I need to do to get the objective? Do I just need to kill him?
So you have to maintain control and not have an enemy within. Technically, Warhammer says 3 inches. I just.
Okay, so I just need to kill these. I just need to kill him.
Yeah, and that. Yeah. Or get him to run away, which is a thing he could choose to do if he didn't want to die.
To go fight Max.
Good. He could try and make it to the free level up if he wanted to run away.
No ability or anything, just plan.
But okay, so Max, it's your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, Garrett
I
finished his.
Thought he was going in to fight.
He did all. Well, he rushed in. That was the.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
Oh
didn't know
wait,
it was my
wait,
turn.
hold on. If he attacked,
Because I thought that was just a second
that's
phase.
melee. That
Yeah.
means you get to attack back.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on.
Sorry.
Oh,
So when he attacks you in melee, you get to attack
So now you
back.
can do the exploding bit.
okay. So then I just have. How many of
So-
them did I have? I just have all
You
of them.
how many blue horse do you have left?
I think I have 3, and then I have 7 of my brimstone.
So 3 of them get to make regular weapons attacks, and then you can sacrifice it however many you want.
Okay, so I'll do my weapons attack first, I guess. What did I need to roll?
Blue claws, you need a 5+, so 1 success.
Okay, 1 success, and then
Roll again to see if it's
Worse, and miraculously.
I believe
I don't-
you need a 4
yeah, I
and
think I
5.
used it before.
What was it?
A 5+ against his.
Playing all the rules though.
What's your toughness?
Oh, that's a great.
Well, the 5+. So first is
5+ is to hit, but now it's 2
Toughness is 4.
4.
and then is it the actual strength?
Strength is 3.
So then it's 5 or 6. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
it doesn't.
I didn't-
Nothing happens.
Great, so then, let's see, what are all your guys at? 2 of them are at 2, and 1 of them's at 3, right?
Yeah, they're about.
Or 2 of them are
We're
at
at 3,
3,
one's at
1's
2.
at 2.
So I think I should probably just, should I just explode all 7? That feels like a lot. I mean, it's not like they do anything else, right?
Yeah, they don't make attacks. They're kind of sit there.
And I think I've kind of accepted that it's probably trying to get the, especially now that I've taxed my
Okay.
resources, I think I probably just
Yeah.
accepted.
So on a 4+, your model is destroyed, and that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound.
Alrighty. Come on.
Damn.
Not the best, but I got 3.
Okay. So, Garen, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about this. Your squad takes 3 wounds.
All right.
So I love that this is your attack response. Like this is his turn because this is exactly Hellish Rebuke.
How what?
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh yeah, kind of.
It's like it's straight.
Except you don't like blow yourself up.
One guy left.
But,
Okay.
great, so then all my red guys are dead.
Archaeologist to figure
Yeah,
out.
all my red guys are gone.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
blew
was
them
the
all
suicide explode.
Mm.
Yeah, I blew them all up.
Ouch. So did 2 of Garen's guys go?
Yes.
So you have 1 character with 1 wound left.
Okay, now it's my turn. Right? Alright. I'm going to advance for double movement because why wouldn't I?
So do your movement first and then advance. I think for advancing you have to roll.
Oh, do I? Can you pull
Do
up
your normal movement first.
Alright, I'm still king. I don't plan on
I think you're still within 5 inches, right? Yeah.
Yeah, with
So with Phazon, can't you just, isn't that enough to claim the
I think I
objective?
have
before we resolve that.
Ancient Collector, while this model is leading you at the end of your command phase, if that unit is within range of an objective marker you control, I need to take control of it first. Then it's hard for them to. Then they can't take it. So, advanced rules, do I just do it, or do I
Roll a d6 and move that much more. So when you charge, oh, nice. When you charge, you get to roll 2d6 to get closer. It's like you're extra motivated because you're running into attack. With advance, you get to roll 1d6, and it's automatic. The world is crumbling around you as you continue.
Yeah.
We're gonna make that canon. That some of the marble slabs are cracking and falling apart.
Okay. So I claim this objective. I don't get shooting on him. And these guys get
I was
to
gonna
move
say like, oh, being
5
part of the
in.
royal family would make you next year, but like he didn't come king because
Does this little divot count as cover?
If you're inside it,
Okay. Yeah.
sign you up for royal family.
it's like going into a little ravine. I like it.
Okay. My snipers are in cover.
Wow.
And then I pick two. Actually, no. This is a good like. I have both areas covered. Can't remember. Oh, we aren't using strategy. I think that we're going.
Overwatch like from XCOM?
Yes.
Yeah. I love XCOM.
You can see the very tip of your guy.
Uh-oh.
And this is the guy in Phobos. So your stealth is gone.
My stealth is gone.
Okay, I can hit. I have a range of
Nothing will
36.
stop you.
I get. No, that's wrong. Where are my death marks? I'm gonna get to do some shooting finally. Okay, 5 synaptic disintegrators. I hit on a 3 plus. 3 successes. Strength of 5. What's your guy's strength? 4. He has a strength of 4, right?
Toughness.
Toughness.
Toughness is 4.
And I have a strength of 5, so I hit on a 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 3 and a 4.
Alright, you're making this step.
2 hits.
Here's a crucial
Okay.
bit. Are
You need to roll 2 whatevers.
2 whatevers. I can do that.
Did you roll
AP minus 2. Yeah. AP minus 2 as well.
6 and 3.
So if your normal AP is 3,
But if he hears you pull
So you
out
need a
a
5
ring,
plus.
I wish the
So you 1 success. I blew up your guy.
okay. So you take your last wound.
Rest in peace, the librarians. It was a good strategy. You did a lot of psychic.
He does this. He takes the hit. Come on.
Yeah, it's like laser tag.
To Donovan, there's whatever the cohesive psyche that's there. This feels a lot like the embarrassment that he felt when he lost recently to Mike Ale.
Yes, it
duel,
does.
right? Only much more painful. With that, at the end of the round, there is a thing that can happen.
These guys are laughing now. They're happy.
Oh, did you want to move those? I realized you didn't get to.
Oh, I did all that. I did all that.
Okay.
They're laughing. We're so happy. This is the best day.
Is that your full turn?
Yeah, I don't get a psychic, and I don't want to charge. Yeah, I'm good.
Coming out with me on the 1 item.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
All right, all 3 of you, roll a d6 for me.
All 3.
You're a piece of
All
shit.
3 of you.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, well.
No! I hate you.
What happened?
I'm thinking about coming over there.
Max is-
Claim both objectives.
Fucking suck.
Well, roll a d6.
4.
6.
Okay.
However, they are confused as to why.
I think Goldman's a master strategist. I hope not. I can do both of them. No!
Okay. Okay.
No, you won't. Stop. Okay, I won't.
That's too
That's my
big.
thought.
You need to fucking guilt me. It's cool. Listen, if I'm
You're
good at
already
it.
getting a fucking level up.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so
such
it
a
was.
level
What were
Mystic
your
Arcana.
d6s? I heard 6.
I feel like I was in a position in a poor spot where I was immediately attacked by both of you,
Yeah, a little bit.
But you did have the advantage of being closer to both objectives.
Okay.
I did think about ditching the Olympus item and trying to go for the level up, but I was like, the max.
So there's a moment where let's see.
Oh no.
Oh, I lost it. I should have kept my cards up.
Just say as if.
Okay. There is a moment as this is happening where you all kind of in your mind sense something new, a new presence.
It smells like ass.
And with a 6, this is how we'll do that.
Someone else. I don't know. I need to decide on which one is Coleman's biggest. Put the other two as jokes, but I don't know.
I feel like it's gotta be knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he has the benefit of centuries of more knowledge from being alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make myself
There.
Like, that's probably his biggest like compared to everyone else. He just had a sheer amount of time
Let's do
Yeah.
to just exploit. I think it could be time in general.
one of the small.
Maybe. I think knowledge is more of like.
Or you
that's
can
what he
spend
cares
He's
about.
probably greedier
Yeah.
than something as esoteric as
That's
time. Yeah. Yeah,
means
it should just be,
nothing to me.
it should just be my obscene wealth.
Yeah, but he's already had his wealth. He doesn't need any more wealth.
Okay.
Natural.
Oh shit.
So
It will
I
live.
mine was easy.
And you.
Yeah.
I'm seeing eye dragon.
so in the form of very different sized Tyranid
Oh fuck. Is this a swamp?
brood lords. It's only going to be one unit, but they are going to have different sizes because they have different wound counts. If you roll high, they're low. If you roll low, they're high. And they
Become God.
I mean, you already have the objective plan.
God.
Do I? Do I have
Yeah.
the
And
objective
they-
plan?
You try this.
go and are these are deployed in your deployment zone.
You sure you don't want to wish that?
There's a part of your mind.
What I wish everyone was.
I get mine by they have an ability when deployment, when enemy deployment, but you can.
Okay, I'll tell a story, then you can
You
tell
tell
me
me,
what
yeah.
happens wrong. So in your minds, you sense a threat approaching, and there's a moment where you remember yourselves as part of the larger group, and any units you've lost, you can redeploy to protect one of your teammates.
My guys explode.
So I think, yeah, whether it's those guys or these guys, I'm not sure which one you want to do. But you can't deploy to your own zone. You have to deploy in defense of the other zone.
Yeah, fuck you.
So is this like
So-
we're losing this?
So you all, it is, yes,
I
it's
need
like
seven.
that. So you have basically now Tyranid broodlords of varying sizes
So,
who are trying to claim your original deployment zone.
Okay.
And the sense is that they're, and because Tyranids are this kind of swarm, hive mentality, it's really that like deep animalistic kind of carnal nature of who you are, fighting with yourself,
Just like shrivels up
with the sentience that is
falls apart
Oz
on the ground.
or the Duke or Donovan.
Lifts from the ground onto
So
the
Donovan, without any units,
closer
you can
place.
choose to deploy
Delegate
your units, but only in the other
Now
two's
the
areas.
this realm
You guys are mean to me.
recognizes
I'll,
I get
And,
the least
and it's a
amount.
choice, like you don't have to.
I know.
I'll deploy mine in your area. I feel
Yeah.
like, because I mean, he has all his
All
stuff.
right, so
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't had
he's
any
fine. He's fine.
Okay.
I'll deploy my exploding.
Alright, so you want to rotate around the table to deploy or whatever?
So when they deploy within 18 inches of my death mark, I get a free
There's like
stack.
a burst of flame and boom.
You just want to put these guys somewhere convenient. over there.
And even if I went to the other side, it's
Yep.
be there.
Alright, so they're
I
the
have the dice.
explodey guys,
Yep,
right?
yep, those are my
I'll
guys
put
that
them
explode.
right next
I have
to.
the
Yeah, you want them to die once, so that way then they can die a second time.
Okay. And there's no guarantee that I'm going to play this perfect.
Garen, can you pass me the dice?
Alright.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to put a counter, and these are the total wounds they have to lose, just to make it clearer.
I'm gonna lose this.
I'm
Brood
worried.
lords are scary.
I'm
I'm a
worried.
little nervous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I change? Can I change
That's how
mine to
many
something
moves there.
stupid? Can I change my thing to something stupid? Can I change it to like a book?
Nope.
Oh no.
Too late now. That's why I asked the question the way I
My thing.
did.
I knew it would be
It's my seeing
starting
eye
to
dragon.
danger.
The Raven Queen would
The
know.
ring that lets you communicate with the boss.
But
Oh,
because
me
you
too?
rolled, because you
Oh.
rolled high, so that's
Me
why yours
too.
is like a slight less intimidating.
Oh, mine's weak.
Oh, I'm about to wipe the floor with this guy.
Dude, mine's only 2.
Okay.
We'll see what this is what I get for making up mechanics that cross
What's
game
yours?
systems on the fly.
6.
What did you roll?
A 2. He rolled the lowest of the 3 of you, so he rolled a 2, Max rolled a 4, Jackie rolled a 6, and so it basically reversed the lead. Because Brood Lords usually have 6.
Okay. That's 3 hits or 4 hits. Sorry.
Could you get that auto attack?
Yes. How? What's the? Because I have a strength of 5,
Their toughness is 5, so that's equal, which means
so
it's
5 or 6.
4, 5, or 6.
4, 5, 6.
Anytime they're equal.
And then I have an AP of -2 on them, but that's you roll that, right?
I have a. Remember what that is?
That's when you do your save against the wounds. You get the save is +2.
I have an invulnerable save of 4+, which I think negates that. I get to choose that or the modified. So,
I had a
how did I lose all my d6?
Yeah, but if they didn't get below,
I had the Raven Queen
Or-
stats. I need you to roll some d6s for me now. You can go over by Max and I'll let you do the rolling.
So 1 hit.
Okay, so there's 1 hit with all 1 hit or 1 wound.
1 wound. Sorry.
Okay, so
4 hits, 1
give it to
wound.
Mila. So Mila, you need to roll a 4, 5, or 6 to keep the bad guy alive.
How many do I roll?
4, 5, or 6, just one.
Oh, shit.
Eternal suffering.
Sorry, you should be hearing that.
You didn't even know.
Oh, you gotta clarify.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forget. I'm sorry. I forget they're youngins around.
I have
It's okay.
No, that
he knows better.
Yeah. No. That means
yeah,
I don't damage his
you're
guy.
better behaved than us. Definitely.
It's hard for her to. It is hard for you to like counter like 10 years of me just never. Right?
Yeah.
You know, it's a thing. It's a lot easier for that.
Max,
With
I can't
that,
believe that you're horrible over here.
Yeah, my bad.
Jack did you do that 30 minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah, my BOG. My bad. My bad.
my bad.
Okay. Moving on. Alright.
Why do you like this?
So Garen, look, you have defense now. You might not lose what is precious to you.
Oh, my bad. Sure, nothing.
Alright, Jackie. I think
Yeah, it's your turn, Jack.
isn't it the start of the round?
Jackie's turn.
Yeah, so I
What's,
mean,
when do they go in their turn order? Are they last?
Let them deploy.
16 left.
They will not act right away. The first step was deploy.
okay, well, I need to definitely
No, no.
chip down. He's 6. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
I actually got to use the.
But I
Nothing,
have,
guys.
I have 7 guys over there, so do they
You get 14 hits.
14. Okay, great. I'm just gonna.
So you get your psychic phase first. Still.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes.
So then I do my 14. So 7.
For your psychic, yeah, 2 attacks.
Yeah. So my 7. I guess I could. I don't know what 7 is. Is it 4, 5, or 6 that hits?
I'd say they're 4+.
4+. Okay, yeah. So 4. Wait. There it is. Okay, 4.
Wow. But hopefully you get that.
6.
This is really fun for me, but I'm like, what?
6. And then I need to
Can
roll.
if you crouch down, can you see?
There's not line of sight.
No line of sight.
That's what's really cool is like when you watch guys play the games where they're
Yeah, they're like leaning down.
or they've got laser points.
Yeah.
And I
Ooh, that would have been smart.
want to let someone borrow it. Hold on,
Actually, if you want to try and fix my laser point, I have one. It just doesn't work.
So then what did I need to roll to actually? Oh, what is their? What is their?
That's a question for Greg.
Greg, what's their toughness?
Brood Lords have a toughness of 5.
Okay, so then I needed to roll 5 or a 6, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I rolled. Okay, so I had 2 beams on. You need like the green laser pointers that do the actual like beam.
Wow.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry I don't have a smoke machine to like add to the ambiance.
You could also use my spitball. Anyway,
Valid.
so
That's cool. Good
two wounds to.
2 woundies. Milo.
Oh yeah.
Take the dice.
Roll.
How many?
2 to save the bad guys.
You need a what's
Oh, it was a 4. Oh, wait.
AP -1.
And Evan, what's yours? Never mind. You're right. That's good. Come on. Okay, even if I use invulnerable, it doesn't matter. So both of those come through.
Hell
And
yeah.
that was at here.
That guy. Yeah.
You helped Garen.
Yay!
By the wounds came through, and so yeah, you
So
helped Garen.
you want to help out?
Yeah, because it's
We're
the,
the
We're the
heroes.
good guys.
it's this guy's the one that you were rolling for, and he's getting scary and ugly, so it's okay if he takes the wounds.
Okay.
Some real ethical challenges there about the morality of aesthetics.
Whoops. Valid point. I meant this is all representative of internal character, so the big, scary, ugly on the inside.
I feel like that's still something about the morality of aesthetics, that making something ugly physically because it's ugly on the inside.
Though I guess
Anyway, that's not.
ugly. Yeah, I'm thinking about like now definitions. The
Oh, wait.
whatever.
I cooked. That's all you have to say. I cooked.
Yeah,
Anyway.
You can move with those guys.
Oh, did I have? Did I want
You
them?
could change line of sight.
I was gonna say you could have jumped up there to shoot at that guy, or move him over.
I mean, I feel like everybody's got that.
Yeah, for Space Marines.
Yeah, this guy only has. This guy only has 2.
Yeah.
This guy's getting
Getting
like
demolished.
mollywops.
Okay, yeah.
It's fine.
I guess you could move them up.
Though I guess you could have deployed. You could have just split and deployed your librarians if you wanted to.
Between the 2. No, it's nice.
How did I help out?
I'm fine. Look, I didn't do. I
He
killed
just did
one.
the
Okay.
final move.
I like blew on you a little bit, and
You know, that was definitely me. That was definitely me. Don't give him credit for what I did.
Yeah, no, it was definitely checking.
Don't give him credit.
I was gonna say you might be able to. I think you could still shoot at him.
I'm pretty sure I ignore cover, don't I?
Do you?
I think so, yeah. With my flamers, yeah. Right?
Ignores cover.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you.
I'm so shy to move these guys up.
Yeah, I think is it fine if Jackie moves because I forgot to. I
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Max's fault.
What's your movement?
Oh,
9.
9, yeah. It's funny.
So yeah, if you want to, yeah, you like basically there. However you want to move.
I'll just put it here. Yay!
Plus one guy has line of sight and ignores cover. Actually, yeah, he's a big guy. You can see him over the cover. Anyway.
Okay, great. So these guys are up here. Please don't shoot me.
I'm not. I already have my objective. I'm good.
Okay, good. Please don't shoot
No,
me.
I'm good. I'm chill. Alright, yeah, now you attack with your second tier.
Okay.
Your flamers.
Okay, so I need. Okay, so first I need to roll my d6s to find out
How many
how
attacks?
many. Okay, yes.
11.
11.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
so then I roll
Oh,
11.
you consider yourself an heir?
And you hit
Starting to get
on
You're a
a...
kid.
Oh wait, no, they don't have a ballistic skill. It's an auto hit. Right?
It says that name.
WS or PS?
NA. No ballistic skill.
You're like, oh,
Because it's an auto.
knock on the door.
I guess so.
Oh, hey,
Ignores cover.
friend of ours.
I guess. Oh yeah, it's a flame weapon. Flame weapon's auto hit. I've been having you roll. I think I've been looking at that for your progress.
Oh, okay. So then I just roll wounds.
Yeah, just
All right.
go directly from wounds.
Okay.
So strength of 4 versus my toughness of 5. Means a 5 or 6 to move.
And later on,
Okay, well, that's not great. I rolled 2. So,
2 wounds.
yeah, 2 wounds.
Against this guy.
Yeah.
Milo, roll 2 more. If you're not being attacked by some sort of slimy slug.
during that time,
Fives.
2 5s, that'll work for the
You
save.
mean shoot darn it.
Damn it! Oh, darn it! I can't even! I can't! What is wrong with me? Oh!
It's okay, I don't swear.
Oh!
Well, now we're just gonna make him feel worse.
I know!
I know, it's funny.
That's my
I didn't
intent.
even hear it.
Exactly.
It's funnier that his intent was to go the other
Literally
direction.
just did it again.
I have a funny story, but I won't tell it on camera.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, Garrett, it's your turn, I believe.
All right. Super psychic attack.
Save Olivia.
Super duper psychic attack.
Okay, so what do we do? We've got your
Smite focused witchfire. Okay. And so the first one rolled d6s for each of them to see how many attacks they get. So 3d6s
I take it
to
back.
see
You
how
can't
many
come to my
attacks.
graduation. My niece is gonna be
No,
there.
no, no, no.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no.
That's what you go. Well, attack.
I remember her all the time. She's fine.
I'll come up with the new swear words you've never heard of.
Teach her slurs.
Not that far.
You don't have to wind it up
Yeah,
now.
no,
That's
no,
okay.
no. She went to this like elder. You're like my like this
You don't have to roll it up.
She does sing a
Okay.
song now where
So
she
this is your
will just be like, Daddy died,
Yeah.
Daddy died.
Plus.
Like whatever, my brother like that.
The one
Yeah.
go
That's
with
awesome.
It's so funny.
not bad.
No, she's so funny. Like, she's definitely
So his librarians do 3, 6, 8 wounds, 8 hits. So reroll those.
They have the devastating wounds.
Okay, so are there 6s?
Yeah, there are.
But those are hits, not wounds. So roll your wounds first. So reroll all those. Whichever ones
Guess I
are.
could move on.
I think, yeah.
Let's start over.
Automatic.
Yes.
You're already, yeah, I was gonna say, you're already
Are you going to come and steal my objective?
Theory and astronomy with wormholes and stuff.
Okay, I'm not moving from my.
You just need to be within 5 inches, right?
Yeah, but these guys are melee.
It's spaghetti squad. And they had to create a
They don't have any
a
range
squad
attacks.
that represented their character.
Mine was the worst.
Okay, so what's the are those okay? So
My people damage.
it only has 2 wounds, but go ahead and roll and see how badly.
Plus, I did
Yeah.
Or no, actually,
even with all the
how many of those? So it's your what's your
Strength is 5 and 6. Armor piercing is -2.
Okay. So his librarians just lay into this thing.
Yes.
So just 2 automatic devastating wounds go through, and then there's a whole bunch of like side fire and stuff that just surrounds these Tyranids. What would how would Oz react to like the uncontrollable like rage and emotion part of her being defeated or overcome with the help of a friend?
Oh,
Like knowing that Oz was vulnerable and like and then having a friend take her.
it's very much so just a like. Well, of course, I mean, we're a party, so it makes sense.
Okay.
We have to help each other because otherwise, we'll get in danger and die, and then the whole party at risk.
Okay.
It's very much so an assumed obligation.
Okay, cool.
Trying to find a
then-
gift on how the attack would look in my head, but I couldn't find it. Oh well.
Okay, but that's those guys. So
Yes.
for this is because this is a different kind of thing. I'm gonna let you have your movement. So your guys are now back with standing movement.
What?
Guess you're going for that level up.
Okay, if that's how you want to play it.
Or should I go for I think the item would be easier to get.
You know what?
Don't move your hordes
Yeah.
away.
What are you protecting over there? Great.
Oh, fine, you win. You win.
Jackie, you just have to start your turn twice
Oh,
in that with creatures controlling that and no enemies.
Yeah, I might.
So this is
leave in
once,
the
right?
forest anyways.
So your next turn,
You've heard.
you'll start
If
at
I
that.
have like plans to make up.
That makes sense.
No, I mean,
Okay.
I have nothing if not honorable.
Wait, oh right, yeah,
I
that
don't
was.
think you-
This was my.
So I don't think even if you wanted to, you
Yeah,
actually have the space for it.
I just enjoy talking crap.
oh,
I was like, yeah, I'm happy to move my horse away from whatever it is protecting over there.
on basics.
The marble shifts underneath your
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah,
Um,
it's green, black, and
Clearly cantilevered slabs of stone. Smells it well. Thanks for bringing the queso, by the way. That's one of my favorites of all time. So
yeah. So
Hey, no problem.
I am not very proud of this movie. Oh,
So around
after
like,
we finish the session, can you look at it?
20.
I'm not proud of it, and I want to know how I can improve it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, because you controlled that for 2
Yeah,
turns,
because if
haven't you?
it's 15, I can make it.
I believe this might be my second turn.
Yeah, so you started your turn for the second time with control over enemies.
I think so.
Just take
yeah.
the card.
I don't know, it depends. I gotta like also gotta consider the ratio.
Oh yeah.
Colors. and
Alright,
the
I'm
cards,
going to
like,
roll.
how many
Actually,
of my
I can
cards
move
are
these
gonna
guys
be
another
green, red,
inch.
how many are gonna be black,
Another
green,
inches.
etc. Because how many monocolor, that's also gonna
I was keeping
impact
it.
red
how
and stuff?
many of each of my dice.
Okay, have the dice.
Will it? Because it won't stay good till Thursday.
Any of you want a cookie? I do have nuts in them, I think, if that matters.
That would have been something to
thank you.
tell us ahead of time
Mine are
for the
better.
record. Because I know we have at least one person who comes to the club time to time who has peanut allergy.
Sorry.
Keep
I-
that in mind.
I-
Oh, maybe
yeah,
I
I
dare
You
you.
don't hear, but he said
Yeah.
that if you have allergies, they do have peanut.
What's his toughness?
Yeah, next time
All
let's
the-
well, you can put a card or put it on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, say again.
Oh, those are 2 hits.
Toughness of 5.
I rolled 2 6s.
Out.
And a -2 AP.
Oh, my luck.
Okay. Any of you want?
I'm good, thank
You
you.
need a 4, 5, or 6.
You already took one.
I don't know.
Okay. Both save.
Wow, you guys
I
are
don't know.
lucky.
Garen, you
for
want
me
another
today.
cookie?
Damn, you're gonna lose your
I'm
knowledge.
Damn.
I hear you're doing really good.
One cookie.
Oh, the story power is so fun.
Okay.
We love story powers.
Alright,
I can come help
what?
eventually.
I don't know if you'll be able to get over here.
Oh.
I mean,
hope that-
how long does he?
Oh wait, these guys didn't attack. I'm going to
That
advance.
is an unknown because.
That would be horrible.
I make a face.
I'm going to advance with these guys because they don't shoot.
Cool.
Because I forgot I could do that.
Good.
11 inches.
Your car.
When you advance, you only roll 1d6, but I'll let you take the 6.
Okay. I thought it was 2. My bad.
That's when you charge.
Dodge.
Yes. Safely dispose of translate.
Killian, I changed my mind if it's still there.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. Then that is my turn.
The bread will stay good, but like you could just take the butter.
My bad.
Okay. I'll take the photo. Thank you, and thank you so much. That's tasty. And thanks everybody who brought snacks today as part of a potluck style thing. I have a plan to bring an instant pot and do a roast on Thursday. I'll try and get it started so that it's ready.
You will not be here.
Yeah. We have Nathan's game online Thursday.
Well, fine. You guys don't want to go in there and have it like on one of the big screens?
God no.
No, I like my room.
Yeah. So
Okay. That's my turn.
All right.
It's Monster turn, I assume.
What? Jack?
Unless they're just gonna hang out.
let us take about.
Oh, because that was the whole round, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could just keep taking.
What happened? Did we do this over
I
here?
haven't opened your bag of rice.
Uh,
The bag of rice that was over there that had
Oh,
on
I
it,
totally
but
forgot about that.
Yeah.
You still have it?
Yeah, it's on my bedroom floor.
Well, you should eat it then.
Yeah.
Right out.
okay.
What happened over here?
Actually, here.
I think I wished. I was
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what. Yeah. The wounds didn't go through.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay, Mila.
because it's still at 6.
Alright, I'm
No,
It's
two
at
of them.
4. You
Yeah,
told
two of them
me
went
you came
through.
to
Yeah,
them.
no,
Yeah,
no, I did too.
That's right. Okay, Mila.
I'm doing my best.
So this is a 2+ on the weapon. We get 5 attacks. Mila, I need you to roll 5 dice.
Oh, I.
So anyone who can see that far corner, who has line of sight on the Tyranids who went over there, they're you will see them take their claws, what's it called? Broodlord claws and talons that have devastating wounds. And you see
Actually,
them,
one of your flamers
Yeah, I was gonna say.
might.
I think they do. Yeah.
Barely.
they are going to the Broodlord is going to be basically attacking the deployment zone, like trying to almost burrow into the marble there that represents the piece that represents whatever you wrote on the card.
It's probably a good thing you didn't put time in it. Just straight up down.
So they have a weapon strength of 2+. There's only one there,
Chris, he's a skill.
so there are
He doesn't
4
really
hits.
No, I
What's
got
the? Oh wait.
bruises.
Yeah.
What would we do? What is the Duke's normal armor class?
14.
Okay, we're gonna call that.
I could sit on that table.
We're gonna call that a 5. No, sorry, a toughness of 3. So
I still have this stuff.
16.
oh, it's 16.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's it.
the snow in the summer.
All right, we'll call that a toughness of 4 then. Well, that's
Like
good.
the
At
setting
least
that you have?
that might save me 1.
Oh.
It at least
Some
makes it.
the overlap isn't very good.
All right, so make note somewhere, or put a -2 on his knowledge, or on your card. Put a -2 over there, because that's how many wounds go through.
How many wounds does it have?
That's a good question. It's
It
more
has
like
16 wounds for my 16 armor class.
I'm not doing that. We're just gonna let it sit there. I have a mechanic I have to make up, because because there's no one defense.
Man, you just take the most like shit.
I do. I've lost my health. I've lost everything.
Here, Mila, on this guy's turn, come
I
over
don't
here,
think this
Mila.
level up is worth it.
Do the same thing.
I'll take it.
It's too late. I already claimed it.
Roll
You give
5.
it to me. I say.
Nah, I don't know.
You sure?
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
and we
know.
said. All right, and so it's a
Yeah, but I
2
get
plus weapon
Another
skill.
warlock level. Or I get level 12 right.
All right,
I
so
get something.
actually, this is a Jackie. So Jackie, your squad over here is going to take. And there's 4 hits. What's the toughness of your creatures again?
Squishy. 1 sec.
I get an ability score improvement, Jackie.
Shut up.
That's big,
I
right?
mean, don't say that.
Front door.
3. Is
Okay.
that the?
So that's half of my creature strength. So all of those.
Don't say that.
I am a new child.
So these are devastating wounds. So 4 wounds go through to your squad.
What?
4 wounds go through to this squad over here.
Oh, I don't get to save.
No, because they're devastating wounds.
Oh, okay. Honestly, that's fine. So 4 of them become exploding guys.
Okay, because they only have 1 wound each.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, that's the point. That's what's fine.
That is really fun.
Listen, it worked, didn't it?
It did.
Be Aaron.
That is-
And it's probably about to work there, too.
Yes.
okay.
Oh well, tastes the same.
They probably roll out the crackers and then like
Okay.
shape them and they get a low when they roll them out.
Do you want to roll or do you want Garen to roll the response attacks?
What? Oh,
Because they get a response. So yeah, however many these guys would usually have.
So you get 3 regular attacks and 4 explosions.
heck yeah. Okay. 3 regular attacks. Ooh, well.
That sucks.
Yep, whiffed all those. Okay, 4 explosions.
And they explode and on a 4+.
Yep. One of these went in here. Wow!
So luckily, I don't think they actually. Hold on, pull up the thing. On a 4+, that model is destroyed. So I don't think they actually get destroyed unless you succeed on it.
Oh, I should have kept my other. Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah. So nothing happens.
Nothing goes through.
Nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens.
Okay, they misfire, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all
They
done.
tried to explode and didn't.
Just like some smoke pops out
Yeah,
their
dang,
mouth.
I shouldn't even have had. Still should have had some brimstone guys then, but that's okay.
Well, one thing that's happening is that whatever Garen's thing is not being actively destroyed.
Oh, that's a bullshit. Oh, I want his thing destroyed. Mine has to go. Someone else should too.
And
Yeah,
actually,
well,
Garen, will
fine.
you
Use
grab a
that
marker and
ability
put a
and score
+1
improvement
on
to make up
yours?
for the fact that you're gonna lose your knowledge.
Yeah, because that's one round that
Swap it to
it's been
something else.
defended against in spite of being
Higher
occupied.
knowledge than,
So that's we'll call it representative of the power of friendship.
Yay, the power of friendship.
What's up?
Oz. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So that's all these guys have.
14.
Oh wait, you're already at my
Yeah, I'm
level
gonna
of
have
intelligence.
higher. Just gonna put it to 15 for my charisma to 18.
Shut up. No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of this,
Why? Why would you do that?
'Cause I can.
Sorry, go.
at the beginning of this turn,
14 and come back to
Oz claims wondrous item.
Yay!
So it's 9 o'clock,
Yeah, do we just
and
want to take a photo?
we could take a photo and pause here till next week.
That's fine.
And then, because then it might actually be kind of fun to have if Braden or Meadow get to come.
I call dibs on picking up Braden. I want my revenge.
Cool.
Don't tell him I said that. I don't want him to be ready.
Revenge for.
If I do my magic
His character's better than
Thursday,
mine.
I will be focusing on or using a new deck that I just made.
I probably won't be here on Thursday. I have my friend's campaign online. Unfortunately.
All right, I'm gonna get ready to go.
Yeah, I have to pick up my sister.
Let me say bye, or I teach at 8:30.
Yeah, well, I have to be at work at 7.
All right, bye, internet.